Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here with yet another 2v2 PRL tournament. This time, our very first European opportunity here to take this one is going to be any of the Euro teams jumping into this. Looking forward to getting these matches underway in just a sec. I am one of the many voices you'll be here today. My name is Unthink. Bring it to you live here with Mr. Aladar. Aladar, how are you feeling today, sir?
I'm doing absolutely swell. In fact, I'm really excited because I've been waiting for EU tourneys for PRL for a long time now, considering I am from the United Kingdom myself, and so I'm very, very happy to see us finally getting underway with our first one today.
Oh, I am very excited. My hands are shaking. Not sure what we're going to do with them. Hopefully watching some Rocket League in just a second. Folks, if you're joining us here for the first time, we are Pro Rivalry League, and we are here to show you how Rocket League is done. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and give some quick announcements while we get the game underway in just a second. Want to let you guys know that our Patreon is now up. That's right. You can now finally donate so Chim can finally go to the races. Looking forward to that one indeed. Head over to patreon.com/PRL to give all of your hard-earned money over to the boys here at PRL so we can make some fantastic things here for you. Can I get some Kappas with afros in the chat here if you're excited about the Patreon? While we're getting this one up here, waiting for the final teams to jump in, Aladar, maybe just some some initial thoughts here. I guess we could talk about, so European teams versus North American. We've definitely watched quite a few North American tournaments over the past few weeks. There's a bit of different play style. We definitely got to see a lot of that in RLCS just a few weeks ago. Actually, was it last weekend? Goodness, how time flies. So maybe we just talk a little bit about, what do we kind of come to expect a little bit from European teams versus North American? Just kind of when we're just talking about general play style.
Well, I mean, I think I may be a little bit biased on the matter, but I do think that overall, despite the outcome of the RLCS, I do think that the European teams were, generally speaking, of a slightly higher caliber. I don't know how much they'll run into our tournaments, of course, but I think it may have a little bit of bearing, perhaps.
Oh, certainly. They definitely they do have quite a lot to say about that. I know that we actually got to interview Vogan a few weeks back, and he was talking about how North American teams are just too slow because they have to communicate so much. They talk so much, and the European teams are just able to speak telepathically. So we know that they've got that very good communication, that great chemistry. Looking forward to seeing the differences in play. We're going to be jumping into our first game here in just a minute, folks. Want to give a shout out to the teams we will be viewing here. We're going to be watching Misco Carries versus Cheerios. Both fantastic names. One of them is a breakfast cereal. The other, I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing properly, but we will definitely get to watch them match up here in just a sec. So I'm looking forward to that. But based on almost the zero information we have, we do have a couple of the players here already jumping into. And no, we don't have any of the players here. Do we have well, yep, there's one, Alexer. He is here.
Yeah. I believe Misco is also here, who's probably the Misco in Misco Carries. He is probably the one who does the carrying. So
you would assume, right?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just, pretty average guess there. If I were to take it, it's 50-50 shot. It certainly could be Alexer. And, but you know what? You're probably right. The names do normally not lie. Looking forward to seeing how the Cheerios come out in here. Not showing up, not having anything to say here. We're going to have to wait a few more minutes for them, but we certainly want to get them in here. While we are waiting, it looks like we have lost a player. He'll come back, maybe dreams, hopes. You never really know. While we're here, though, let's go ahead and stop and talk a little bit about the sponsors. We do want to stop and thank the guys who make all of these PRL tournaments possible, folks. If you join us, if you're a viewer, if you're a player, if you're here to have some fun for Rocket League, want to go ahead and stop and thank these guys. Want to thank BrandX. BrandX manufactures and ships the merchandise in our store, and they have an extremely high quality product, and they've been working with us since the very beginning to get the PRL store up and running. So definitely love those guys. Give them some love. disconnection error from the server. Moving on here into the AM. I want to give a shout out to them. They've also sponsored our tournaments. The clothing company's been selling people for big time. So in 2012, they set out to create a beautiful artistical apparel on premium fabrics using high quality inks. So if you want some high quality gear and you want to look real nice and fancy, head over to Into the AM. I think we have a promotional code there on the website as well you can use. Get yourself an additional discount. RIVAL. Easy to spell, hard to say. And you viewers can use that for 10% off on your purchase and intotheam.com. All right, we'll jump into a couple more of those sponsors in a little bit, but it does look like we have some of the players here. IAFCI Franks joined us here with John 4495, Misco, and it looks like Alexa. So we do have all the players here. They're going to take the field, and we're going to get this one underway in just a second. I am extremely excited here for the very first matchup that we have here for this European tournament. Mr. Aladar, are you ready for this?
I certainly am. So it's going to be getting underway any second. Now here we go. Here is the countdown. Finally, we're getting it underway here, and there's a bit of a sluggish start there from Cheerios, actually. Misco gets a nice shot off straight away. John going to clear that one away. Alex needs to make the connection. He doesn't manage it. That's just going to roll straight into the goal. John with a long shot straight away.
Well, 6 seconds is a good time to start your aggression, and no doubt here John plays this one out. Look at that long ball play. Alexa went up for the stop, not able to get the touch on that one. That was pretty critical, and the ball just rolls in there. We're going to take the first one here, 6 seconds in. A little bit of an early mistake here, but the teams are just warming up.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of early game nerve, especially that they're being streamed. This could be another great chance for John if he manages to get a nice little pinch off the wall here. Misco will be able to clear that one out just in time. No challenge really coming in from Franks. Misco not able to get the clearance, and here comes Franks to take another shot from range. Alex going to be able to clear that one out. Should get the clearance past the halfway line, if only for a moment. In comes John to have something to say about that. Brings it straight back into the blue side of the pitch once again. Misco getting that one. A nice little demo from Alex, preventing a challenge on that one. And now he's going to bring it forward straight up, taking a bit of a long shot here. John needs to get the touch, and he does. It's a good touch. Kills the pressure, takes it out wide. It looks like we're just going to have it back in the midfield once again.
Well, a good early pressure here coming in from the blue squad, trying to do some big things here. Misco Alexa coming in. They are going to be playing up against some PS4 players this game. Very exciting. Definitely don't see a lot of talent coming out of it, but when we do, it always is pretty interesting. John's going to take this one up and away. Relatively decent job managing the defense back there. Hasn't been a lot of fast action. The pace has certainly slowed down quite a bit for this game, but hoping to see this one pick up as the teams get a little bit more confident and start challenging the ball more.
Frank's going to be hitting it into the corner, hoping to get it rolling in for a nice little cross, but Alex going to be able to shut that one down nicely. John going to get the pop-up off the wall to himself, off the crossbar. Is there a chance coming in for Franks? There is. Puts it straight in, 2-0 to Cheerios.
Frank's doing a good job here lining up. John positions this one perfectly. Misco goes in a little overcommit, and then Alexa too far behind to play with that one. It's going to be Franks knocking that one in, closing out here. We're now at a 2-0. 3 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock. Still a chance here for the blue squad to pull something out here, but right now, John and Franks doing a pretty solid job.
They get the better of that kickoff, but Alexa will be able to get that one cleared away. Gets the better of John there. Nice little cross inside. John is going to be able to get the second touch before Misco can be anywhere to be found. Misco trying to keep up the pressure right now, but it falls nicely for Franks. Will be able to get a nice big clearance on that one. John up in the corner. The pass has gone straight to him. He gets a lovely little chip into the center, and in comes Franks. He gets the rebound straight into the goal. Off of Misco, 3-0.
Franks cleaning up on this one, did a great job. John sets this up, but it's going to actually be the push from Alexa that sets this one into motion. Franks takes that, and it's going to be Misco going in for the defensive stop. He made the right play, went in at the appropriate moment to block off the angle. He got the wrong touch, unfortunately, there. 3-0, a very strong early lead here for the Cheerios. One of my favorite cereals. I wish they had more flavor, but hey, we'll move on. These guys seem to have plenty of flavor. John closing out, taking one in all by himself, playing the reversal touch. It's going to be a 4-0 game here.
Yeah, I'd say there was plenty of flavor in that goal. A really nice little chip up there, just to stylishly take it over Misco, who was coming in to try and make the best of it, but unable to make the connection. Really nice goal there, and it looks like the Cheerios are running away with this one already. Only 3 minutes left in the game, but only 2 minutes gone, and they've got 4 goals already. This could be a problem for the blue side, unless they're able to try and get that Misco carry in that their name suggests, and maybe get a couple of goals back.
Definitely going to put on the list of needs is going to be more goals here for the blue squad.
Absolutely. Misco not getting a goal with that one, though. Gets it off the wall. Just about gets in time, though, so John can't take the shot, which he may have accidentally presented to him there. Misco tries to challenge, but John is so much higher up, and he gets so much better of it. Might get the second touch, but no, Alexa shuts it down. Going to be able to get it clear as well. This could be a good chance for Misco carries. Alexa bring it up off the wall. Now it's very high, but he needs to get the lightest of touches. He's not going to be able to because John is higher once again. Misco comes in, flying in towards the ball, gets a bit over it. The pinch off the wall is way too deep, I think, and John should be able to clear out. No, Alexa trying to make the best of it. The shot just goes wide, and John will be able to bring it back up to the halfway line once again for the Cheerios.
It was a nice early play to get the connection on that one. Elixir a little bit late to the ball, though, for the second play. Didn't pick up the garbage, and he didn't have a teammate to work with him off of the backboard, so he had to pull back on that one. An okay rotate, but definitely had a little bit more of an opportunity coming out of that pressure here. They might have another shot now, but John's going to quickly knock this one away. Elixir's going to try to come in, plays it off the wall. It's going to be a drop. Can Misko connect? Makes it almost close, but Franks is going to be there to stop. The 50-50 challenge ball in the air is successful, and John's going to take this one away, but quickly, Elixir dropping it off. Franks to play. It's going to be Misko. Franks taking advantage here. Going to take that one over the half. And once again, the Cheerios going to put the pressure back on the blue zone.
Absolutely. Keeping the pressure up right now. Pops nicely into the midfield. John with a bit of a flop there, but luckily Misko missed it for him. Elixir bringing it up. Shot from range. Going a little bit wide, but Franks gets the save on it regardless. Lovely little touch from John. Takes it over Misko. 5-0 now. What a game these guys are having.
Well, I wonder if Donald Trump's going to get that wall, because we are about to go to Mexico here, folks. 5-0, minute 30 seconds on the clock. A great long ball play. It's going to be very interesting if they're able to hold on to this one.
Absolutely. And I think what's crucial right now for Misko Carries is that they really just got to maybe get one goal at least for a little bit of confidence right now. Because if they're going into game 2 of this series feeling crushed and out of it after hemorrhaging 5 goals early in the game, or 4 at least very early, and then another one later on. Misko needs to be able to deal with this one. No, he's not going to be able to. 6th goal coming through with Cheerios, and as I said, what Misko Carries need to do, they do the precise opposite.
Well, we are now in America's pants, folks. Mexico, Israel, the 6-0 play. Minute 22 seconds here. It was a nice play. Misko went in for the dribble, trying to connect on that one, push it out, but unfortunately ends up putting it right into his goal. And actually, honestly, a pretty nice carry overall. If it had just been going the other direction, it definitely would have been a little bit prettier for him.
Franks might get another goal in here straight from the kickoff, but Misko just about gets there in time. Franks keeping up the pressure. Elixir needs to get a decent connection. He does. Misko going to pop it off the wall nicely. Elixir's not in position to challenge for that one, though, and that's going to fall nicely to John. His shot leaves a little bit to be desired. Off into the corner, hops up nicely. Someone should be able to get a decent clear on this. Misko coming in, so is Elixir, and that means no one's back in goal right now. Elixir manages to recover pretty well on the shot from John. Goes nowhere near the goal anyway. Crosses it back into Franks. Franks just trying to get the touch on the ball, just trying to delay it, keep up the pressure, but it's going to be cleared away now for Misko Carries. Elixir trying to get the touch. He needed to get that one to hop it over John, but John, once again, solid as a rock at the back. He's going to go for the goal, and I think that's his 5th of the game now. John has been absolutely stomping this game.
Look at the control he's got on the left top car. See, check this out. He gets 1, 2, 3 touches here. Places when Misko goes in for the play once again, playing a little too close to the line, unable to really block off the angle, challenge anything on that one, and gives a pretty wide berth there for John to close out there from the wing. Once again, pretty sharp performance here. We are at the 7-0, guys. It's getting pretty ugly. Can they get the Brazil shot, though? Misko goes up for this one. It's going to be John knocking it away. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold on to this one, but 30 seconds left. If they can get one goal, it would be nice, but at the end of the day, I do think that we're going to see a first game go here. And it's 8-0 to our boys here for the Cheerios.
Yeah, absolutely. This goal was as simple as you like. I mean, that's just... The defense here from Misko Carries is absolutely non-existent. Elixir did try and get in there, but that is a goal that you score against a team who's already accepted their defeat in this game. And maybe that's exactly what they need to do. If they're not able to get a consolation goal, maybe lift spirits that way. Maybe they just need to completely forget about this game. Just maybe start trolling, having a bit of fun with it, and then try and refocus for the next game. John, going to try and get it clear. In comes Misko. Elixir, unfortunately, going to knock him out of that one there, and that shuts down his own team's attack. Misko, nice little charge down there. Gets a lovely little touch in it. Where is Elixir? He needs to be on the end of this. He's going to be. He gets the goal. 1 goal back for the blue side. All right, that's more like it.
Well, nice play here with 5 seconds remaining here. Misko rolling that one up in no one's home. Elixir getting the connection on that one, finally taking their first goal. A big play for them. They've only had 4 shots on goal, and that one was the first to actually sink. A great job here coming into the second game. They're definitely going to need to change it up a little bit. They've got a lot to work on here, especially up against these Cheerios who are playing oh so well. Not nearly soggy enough here this fine European tournament day. And it's going to be 1-0 coming into the early part of this series. The very first series we get to cast here for this PRL EU 2v2 tournament here going to the Cheerios.
Yeah, absolutely. And in dominating fashion as well. John with 6 goals in this game. The double hat trick gets another 2 goals to top it off from Franks. Wasn't able to get a single hat trick for himself, but certainly helped his teammate to bring home the victory for the Cheerios. And that is just such an astonishingly dominant victory in the first game we're seeing here. I really, really hope that Misko Carries are able to try and do something to change the way the game's flowing, because the flow of that game just kept going against them, and they were never able to get up any momentum whatsoever.
I mean, just taking a look at the stats, you can kind of see it does tell a pretty good story here. 6-2, holding very strong for 8 goals, but John doing some very big work there, 6 for 6 on his goals, and Frank's matching up there 2 for 2, playing very strong. They had very little save play in the back. Neither side really having to defend too much, because honestly, most of the plays we saw here were breakaways or setups where there was really nobody in goal. And they had a pretty wide opportunity. There were a couple where Misko was back there trying to stop on the defense, getting close, not really necessarily, or he wasn't able to close out the angle on a couple of those, but for the most part, almost unopposed goals from both sides. Although we only have one really to speak of for Misko carries, still holds true.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think really what Misko carries need to be thinking about is their synchronization and knowing where their teammate is and, who's going to go for which balls and therefore who is going to try and stay back and maybe try and, maybe get a save or two in there because there weren't a whole lot of those coming through. So I think they just really need to be able to get back in time. And they didn't seem really completely able to do that.
Yeah, agreed. Rotate times definitely something. We did see some decent challenges. It was definitely aggression on both sides. But what we really needed to see out of the blue squad, out of Misko carries, was one, Misko carrying. It would have been great. But more importantly, also ensuring that, when they hold possession, they're actually doing something valuable with the ball. It seems that when they were matching up against the Cheerios, they were pushing the ball out of their position and more of a disruption play and not so much lining up and setting up for their teammate to kind of get into position because you only have your only other teammate. You're not in threes here where you can rely on a man back. You can play 2 men up and kind of work the play. You have to remember that, hey, if I'm going to work this, I need to make sure that I put the ball in the right position because then I have to either get back on the rotate if I mess this up, or I have to set up into a position to where I need to back up my teammate for when he takes a shot but maybe doesn't get it on target. The all-in plays are extremely risky here in 2v2 versus 3v3, and so we're going to see these. We're going to see these, these little bit more timid plays at least early on in series, and then they'll start getting a little bit more confident, and we'll see a little bit more setup. So I'm hoping to see more out of Misko carries. I think Cheerios did a very good job coming into this one and being very aggressive, and then also John just having a lot of great individual plays, as well as you can see both of them kind of setting up. I would say Frank's definitely worked to set up John a couple of times and vice versa, but the majority of their goals from the last game were definitely John doing a lot of work on the offense and allowing Frank's to play comfortably behind the 50.
Yeah, and just the sheer level of play that John's able to bring means that Franks can sort of sit back a bit and ensure that nothing's going to be able to get past him at the back. And as I said, John bringing it up once again, might get the first goal of this game already. No one in goal for the blue side. Just talked about that problem. There it is again. John going to put it away. 1-0, only 7 seconds gone.
Well, very similar strategy too. You see once again the Cheerios just let John play his offensive play, see what he can do on the individual level, and then Frank sits back, picks up boost, and holds behind the midline, just seeing if he needs to come in for that one, needs to make any kind of approach. But for the most part, he's back and comfortable, and John doesn't have to worry much for rotates.
A little bit of a rare whiff coming through for John there. Frank's looking to try and still make the best of it. Gets a nice pop-up off the wall. Misko's not able to block it down. Alexa can't get the clearance because it's blocked nicely by Franks. Misko does manage to get it over. I'm not quite sure what that play is all about, though. He's gone flying off into the abyss, it would seem. John hops it off the wall nicely for Franks. Gets a little touchdown. Bounces it over the head of Aleska, who was trying to get in for that one. Frank's not able to get on the rebound, though. The shot comes in from John off the post. Pretty close stuff here, but Alexa's going to try and bring it out now. Misko carries maybe going to get an attack down here. John is back, though. Alexa gets a lovely little touch. There's no one there, and it's going to be Franks who's able to get it away instead. That could have been so good if there'd been, Misko had been coming in for that one, but he wasn't there. Misko might be able to get a goal for himself, though. That might be going wide, but no, Franks
there we go.
And compounds his own misery. 1-1, and a good response from Misko carries.
There we go. So you saw in the early play, Misko was far too behind. He was waiting up, picking up boost behind the 50 and wasn't able to get the connections here. But Misko comes in, gets possession on that ball, plays and disrupts, beats John out for that one, and then comes in, closes off the angle, pushes on for a nice play off for a give and go to himself. Very effective, but honestly, the goal might not have gone in had Franks not played so aggressively back to touch it. It might have played off the post a bit, and he would have had a better opportunity to get a more clean getaway versus kind of actually helping knock it into the goal. And now we have an open goal opportunity. It's going to be a bowling session. Can he get this one? It's going to be Alexa up. Not enough there. Quickly pushed away here by the Cheerios.
Absolutely. Misko trying to keep the pressure up, though. Gets a decent little cross, and it's too low, though, and Franks is going to be able to clear that one out with ease. Puts it down into the center of the pitch. Alexa shuts that one down, trying to keep it in the Cheerios half right now. John bringing it out off the ceiling. Will he be able to get the second touch? No. Misko takes it out nicely to the right there. A little smart little touch to get it away from John. In comes Aleska. Going to try and the first touch on it. Not going to be able to get the second one, though, because John pinches it off the wall nicely. Franks going to take it around Misko, but nothing to really do with that one. John comes in, tries to take the shot, but he sets it up nicely for Aleska instead, who's able to bring it back into the orange half now, try and take an attack for Misko carries. Alexa didn't make the connection off the wall though, and Franks should be able to get someone clear. Misko coming in, blocks that one. Can he make an insane dribble play here? Pops it up nicely. Where is Aleska? He needs to be coming into it. No, shut down by Franks. He's going to be bumping around the midfield for a little while, I think.
That was a good shot. Oh, what an opportunity. Very close. A good save here from Alexer. It was a nice challenge there on the ball, and it's going to be another opportunity once again. Here's going to be Franks dropping that one over to the corner and pushing that one out here forward to Alexer. Alexer had a good opportunity to get up on that one. He did not get enough boost, and Franks did a great job challenging from distance, closing off the angle, and didn't stay on the line, which was definitely the right play there.
Frank's going to be able to get the pop. All important right there. Misko shutting that one down, keeping it in the Cheerios half an hour. John, it's going to be a simple clearance enough, but he hits it straight to Misko, who's going to be able to bring this bomb back up for Misko carries once again. Misko off the wall. Nice little center ball here. In comes Aleska, but it's just dragged too far to the left. And the return from Misko, not going to quite get there before John can come in and do his blocking job. Gets another touch on it. John hectically trying to defend this one. Misko tries to get the cross, but he doesn't make the connection with the ball. And now John should be able to lead a counter attack for the Cheerios. Can he get it off the wall? No, Aleska higher up, able to get the ball first and bring it forwards. Now gets a fortunate little bounce in the 50-50, but John comes through with a crucial demo. And that means that's not going to be a goal coming through for Misko carries quite yet. John bringing it up once again into the midfield. Aleska shutting him down. This could still be good for Misko carries. A beautiful passage of play for these guys, especially compared to the first game right now. 1-1 still with only 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining.
You know, we did talk about at the first game's conclusion that it was definitely a little bit more of a conservative game than we would have expected. But then again, normally just that's kind of how you play coming into the first game. You're a little bit more timid, kind of waiting to see what your teammates do. And I got to tell you, doing a great job coming into this one. A completely different team here playing for Misko carries. They are playing very well together. You can see the connections. They're working very well to challenge the ball a little bit more, and their rotates are very much on point. And this is an opportunity. Franks unable to get the connection on that one. And the defense, once again here for Misko carries, is holding very strong.
Yeah, and they're doing an excellent job of shutting John down. Franks doesn't quite get the touch. He just whiffed on that one. That should have been an easy goal for him. And Misko carries, hang on by the skin of the teeth. Alexa with a shot from downtown. John nowhere to be seen. 2-1 to Misko carries.
Well, look at this. So what happened here on the orange side? We saw John going in, grabbing boost, getting a little bit ahead of himself. Did not expect that touch. Needed to get back on the rotate, wasn't able to, and then his teammate was just out of position. Both players out of position, no communication on that play, and it's going to put the Misko carries team in advantage for the first time this series, and this is going to be a very big deal for them with only 1 minute remaining. They certainly have a chance, but it's going to get back on defense. How they going to get the touch? Barely getting that one. Misko going to push that one out to the line. It's going to be back over to John here for orange possession.
John shutting that attack down nicely. Takes a shot from range. In comes Misko once again, but it's off the post and it's not going to quite make it in. Alexa is going to be able to want the one to get that clear as well. Might get the second touch here. Get a little center ball in. It's deep, but Misko could be challenging for it. Does come in, but John shuts it down nicely. Ball pumps out to the right. Now in comes Aleska once again, keeping up the pressure here. John going to be able to eventually calmly take it out right now. Going for a little bit of a dribble here. Alexa tries to shut him down. In comes Misko. Nice block from John. Alexa needs to get the clearance, and he does. Going to go up for the second one. He so nearly got the touch. If he got that touch, that could have been going straight in. Franks was there. Might have been able to get the save regardless. Misko with a great shutdown, bringing it forwards once again. Here comes Alexa, and he puts it in for 3-1. Misko carries with 10 seconds remaining. Look to make this series 1-1 after a disastrous game 1.
This was beautiful. Franks completely caught off by that ricochet. Great positioning here by the Misko carries team. What is happening here? If you were here for the first game, you saw an 8-1 destruction from the Cheerios rocking Misko carries, and look where we are now. Game 2, 3-1, holding up, picking on every single play here. The Cheerios can't put anything in the back of the blue net, and this is an absolutely phenomenal performance. Both Misko and Alexer playing an absolutely great game. This is going to be an interesting series as we jump into Game 3 here, and Misko is requesting that everybody dance. If you are in the chat, go ahead and dance there for Misko as we get up away for Game 3. Man, what a play. Like, just in general, like that last goal in particular, Misko and Alexer, fantastic.
Yeah, really, really improved stuff. And I do feel like the real crucial thing in this game, though, was the way they managed to shut down John more. They managed to get to these 50-50 balls, or what ought to have been 50-50 balls in the first game that John was getting all to himself. This game, they were making them the 50-50 balls, and they were actually shutting him down nicely in the air, on the ground. Good stuff. And that just meant that John wasn't able to have the same freedom and the same carry potential that he had in the first game.
Yeah, very, very different gameplay in general. We saw from Alexer Misko also a lot of good chemistry. You could see that they were setting up plays for each other. Good communication on I'm gonna touch this one. This is mine. Basically, kind of calls. Working well on the rotates. the rotates that we did not see from the first game that we are definitely seeing now made a huge difference for them, especially on defense. They could shut down John a lot quicker because they were back and they didn't. We only had one. You saw the first goal we saw. There was definitely an out of position opportunity there for the Cheerios to take advantage of. But Misco Carries quickly picked up on that and definitely changed up their playstyle from the first game. And I think we're going to see a very interesting game 3 here.
Absolutely. And yeah, I think also in the first game, there was a lot of times where Misco and Alexa, they were going for the same ball. They were both flying through the air, going for the same ball. Oftentimes they'd both miss it, and that would leave them wide open at the back. But this game, I only saw that happen once, maybe twice. So that's a big improvement, if nothing else.
Oh, for sure. And we don't, we see this in North American teams occasionally, but we do see it a lot more in European. And I've casted other European tournaments before. And the way to, to apply new changes to the game on the fly and kind of pick up on what your opponents are doing and reading is a little bit different there for European teams. They definitely adjust very much on the fly, whereas you might see, I don't know, maybe it's just my experience, but North American teams typically adjust after the first round and they kind of pick up, okay, what was I doing wrong? Did we change much in the game? Not really. Is there something we can do more effectively? Whereas EU teams are saying, well, we need to change this right now. Let's move this. And, it's very interesting to see that happen in real time.
Yeah, maybe that decisiveness is exactly what Misco Carries were able to employ and, had such a turnaround for Game 2 as we get into Game 3 now. See if they're able to continue their momentum coming out of that second game. Alexa tries to do it straight away. Great save coming in from John, though. Should be able to get this one clear down the right wing. Pops it off the wall. Should be an easy enough clear for Misco. Puts it a little bit too high. Frank's coming in, but Alexa gets there first. This could be a great chance. Alexa just needs to bury this one. He gets it past John into the bottom corner, and there 1-0 to Misco Carries. They're leading in Game 3.
Alexa, look at this. Alexa did a great job recovering off the wall, and this second touch here, he got there so much faster just based on that one recovery alone. It was John coming in for the stop. He was trying to close off that angle, but just the absolute speed Alexa was coming in at, there was absolutely no stopping him for that play. And here's another one.
Ooh, shot from range is going well too high, and he's not able to get the follow-up. It's going to be cleared away by John for now, but it only gets as far as Aleska. Frank's trying to do his best with it, but Aleska should have a nice opportunity. Brings it into the center, but no, not going to come far out enough, and John should be able to get a nice little dribble coming through into the midfield here. Takes it out to the right wing, pops it up onto the wall, looking to set up Franks, who's incoming. Misco, lovely little shot down there. It was actually John who came in for that one. Franks bringing it up off the wall himself. Now gets a nice little touch over Aleska, but it's not enough because there was no response from John. Misco should be able to get this one clear. John whiffing on that one now. Misco going to be able to bring this one up the left wing. Should be able to get a decent center, and if he's able to, he actually dribbles it straight into the middle, tries to get a lucky deflection. Going to be cleared away in the end. John bringing that one out. Shut down by Alexa, but not well enough as Franks brings it forward up. Nice little pop off the wall. It's going to go a little too deep perhaps for John. He tries to get in for it, but he can't get the shot away. And Alexa will be able to bring this one up down the right wing instead for Misco Carries. Oh, no. Not going to happen.
Very close. I gotta say, watching just like an overhead view here of Misco Carries team, they are doing a great job crisscrossing, but also great communication. Even down to like, that doesn't matter. They're Frank's closing out a great goal here in front of the box. A pretty good opportunity here. He sets this one up. John goes in, gets this initial touch. A little bit light there. Misco, Alexa doing such a good job earlier in the game communicating, talking to each other about, what boost I'm going to take, how I'm going to manage this. I'm going to stop right here. You take this, you go kind of play. But then we're seeing something there where they freeze up in the box, and that's definitely the spot you can't let up. And Franks does a great job closing that one out on target.
Alexa,
one.
Straight off the crossbar, plays it straight into the goal, straight from the kickoff. We thought they might heads maybe go down after going one up, but no, they just put it straight back to 2-1, regain their 1-goal advantage in this Game 3.
A very positive mentality coming right off of that kickoff and changing it back up there, right back at that 1-point margin. Misco doing a great job. Alexa definitely playing the strategic front here, and Misco for a third one. The connection, the double touch here off of the kickoff. This is a little bit unsettling here if you're a Cheerio right now.
Absolutely. Breakfast cereals around the world quaking as Misco able to get the nice little bounce off the 50-50, puts it in there. 3-1 now for Misco Carries, and they're looking to put this game out of sight with only 3 minutes to go, and this one needs to be a response pretty quickly from Cheerios if they want to keep in this one and keep their hopes alive of winning that €100 grand prize. And as I say that, John shot from range. Alexa didn't really have any response for that one, and it's going to be back to 3-2.
You say General Mills, I say General Skills. Look at the long shot. John taking this one way back, at least almost all the way back to their box. What a phenomenal play there coming in. Changing that one up here. We're back down to that 1 point margin. It is certainly a very close matchup. This is already this first game we're getting to watch here. Third game of this series if you're just joining us, and it has been an absolute nail biter coming into this third one because I have absolutely no idea who's going to take this. All of the challenges appropriate. All of the rotates they're doing their job. They're making these plays. It's going to be small mistakes now that make the difference here.
Alexa not making a mistake there. That could have been a bit of one, though. The clearance not what he was looking for at all. John can't get the nice connection, and Misko should be able to bring that one out now. John actually bringing it forwards a little bit. Misko trying to pop it in for Alexa, but they weren't quite on the same page. So Alexa needs to make the challenge here. He does. Shuts down the attack from Franks. John going to bring it up nicely off the wall, though. In comes Misko, though. Should take that one out nicely, harmlessly to the left wing. Brings it forward. Gets it over John. It's over one. Where is Alexa? He's going to get the demo, but that's not going to be enough because Franks is going to be able to shut down the attack before it begins. Misko getting a nice little block at the near post. Up onto the wall now. Looking to bring it into the center. Doesn't get the pop off the wall, though, and John going to bring it forwards once again. Franks needs to be coming into challenge as well. No, Alexa is the one who's going to get there. Chasing down John. John just going to be able to get back there in time and clear it out nicely off the wall once again. A lot of sort of posturing between these two teams. They're trying to get these opportunities, but they can't quite get the killer pass quite yet. Speaking of which, though, Aleska might have got it off the crossbar. Oh! Misko, John, wow. Yes, he comes in. 4-2 now. Misko carries. Ooh.
Wow, look at this. All three, everyone going in there, and Misko waiting in the back nine so patiently, able to close that one out. Coming in at very hot, only a very short angle to close out, but it did a great job there at the open goal. We are now at a 2.42 here, minute 35 seconds. Still plenty of time in Rocket League to do something, but we are seeing a ton of pressure coming in from Misko carries, something that we didn't necessarily see in the first game at all. Coming into the second game, they definitely changed up their play a little bit here, and the Cheerios are now back on their heels trying to pick something out here. They only have a very short time to do something.
John needs to be able to make some magic happen right now, and he looks like he's trying to. Going for a little mazy dribble down the left wing. Alexa does a good job of shutting him down, though. In comes Franks off the wall. Misko should be able to get somebody backflips. It's not what he was looking for at all. Franks, though, botches the second attempt to get the cross in, and Misko should be able to clear that one out for now. John needs to get a block on this. That's not the block he was looking for at all. Misko with a great chance. John just gets the block because Misko's shot was not strong enough. Misko trying to keep up the pressure, keeping it in the Cheerios half right now. It's up on his head, flips it up, but that's only going to be flipped up for John, who's going to bring it forwards now. Has a good chance to try and take it around Alexa, but he messes that one up completely. That's going to go behind him and wide. Alexa should be able to get this one clear, but no, Franks is the first one to get to the ball, keeping up the pressure for the Cheerios right now. John needs to be on the end of this, but that shot is well wide. Alexa should be able to bring that one out now, hopefully bringing it forward. So Misko carries, in comes Franks, gets the save. That block was all important. That could have been game 3 going to Misko carries. They took that one. Only 20 seconds remaining now. Alexa trying to get the challenge in, but he's not going to be able to get it. Franks trying to get it clear, but no, with misses like that, that's not what you want when your team is 2 goals behind with only 15 seconds left. John getting one clear, but it's still in the Cheerios half. They need to get it out of their half right now if they'd have any hope. As the clock counts down, with every second that goes away, it looks like Misko carries is going to come back from their 8-1 defeat, and they're going to take it in game 3 here. 1 second as soon as it hits the ground. John trying to go for a drill, but it's hopeless because they need 2 goals. They can't do it. Going to be cleared away from Franks. Just let it hit the ground, boys. It's over. Alexa going to try and have one last attempt at it, but there we go. Into the ground. And after what was an improbable mountain it looked like for them to climb, Misko carries, come back, take it 2-1, and will be advancing to the next round.
They definitely changed up very much an upset here from the first game. We walked into this and we thought, wow, what a very strong showing here from the Cheerios, coming in 8-1 for the first game. Unbelievable. You don't normally come back from that. It's a very difficult mountain to climb indeed, as you said. And I got to say, Alexa and Misko did a fantastic job coming into the second game, working their play up and challenging back over to John and Franks and forcing them back, forcing John back particularly. He definitely had a very strong game coming into the first one. And then coming into this third matchup here for the series to take it. Absolutely great plays here. Alexa and Misko did a great job setting each other up. They had great communication, and they worked really hard to make sure that they weren't in each other's ways. I don't think we saw too many interruptions in the play where they were kind of, mixing up words or not working the play correctly. Alexa and Misko had a couple little stops here and there in front of the goal, which were a little bit dangerous, and John and Franks definitely took advantage of those plays. But overall, a very strong performance. So congratulations, Misko carries. You guys will be moving on here in the tournament for our very first 2v2 PRL EU tournament here, and Cheerios, unfortunately, they're not going to be moving on, but they had a great showing here, and thanks for playing, guys. You did fantastic.
Absolutely. A game 1 to be proud of, I would say.
Indeed, indeed. All right, folks. Well, do we have our next matchup? Are we going to, let's go ahead and go to a short music break. We'll be back in just a sec with, once again, PRL's EU 2v2 tournament this fantastic Saturday evening. I am Unthink, brought to you here with Aladar. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Pretty high level play coming out of this game, and it looks like they're off to a decent start. Mistake should be able to get this one clear. Hops up a little ineffectually there, but it's going to be cleared out eventually by the blue side. Taurus Rex bringing it up now, tries to get the pop over. He does off the crossbar. Mistake should be able to bury this one, but no, doesn't get the shot he was looking for at all. And this is going to be cleared out away now by Zixter and Velvel, bringing it forwards. Mistake shuts him down nicely. Zixter keeping the ball in the blue half though. Bring it forwards once again. Shot from range off the wall. Going to go a little bit too high. Mistake should be able to clear that one out. Down the right wing he goes now, but Vel shuts him down once again. Good period of play here for the orange team, keeping it in the blue half for now. Mistake trying to get the clearance, but once again, it's not the best of clearances, and Vel brings it forwards. The shot from range. Taurus Rex needs to get the turn. He does. Manages to save that one out and brings it up now. This could be a bit of a counterattack coming into the blue side, but he loses control of the car on the landing, and that means he's not going to be able to challenge it. Vel comes forwards. Mistake challenges him once again. Wins the 50-50. Taurus Rex with a nice little touch off the backside there, but he's not able to make it work. Mistake putting another little cross ball in here. Zixter trying to get the clearance. It's not the best of clearances. Mistake off the ceiling. It's bouncing around all over the place. Mistake going flying past there, and he needs to get back to prevent this attack coming through for the orange team right now. Going to be able to do so. Bring it up again off the wall, popping up. A lot of 50-50 balls happening in this game so far. Taurus Rex manages to get a clean hit on that one. The shot easily saved by Vel, though, and should be able to bring it back forwards for the orange team.
Well, oh, there it is. Mistake coming up here, and Zixter sick at the stop. He almost gets that one in there, but it's going to be the post saying no thank you, and it's going to be Mistake going in. Once again, going to be dropping this one up off the wall. It's going to be Taurus Rex. Can he get the connection? It's going to be Zixter beating this one out. I got to tell you, we've been watching a lot of play here so far, about a minute and 30 seconds so far into the game, and both these teams are so evenly matched up. I couldn't make a call if you wanted to, and just it seems like every single ball is being challenged consistently. You know, it's going to be, once again, we're going to be looking at a game of small mistakes here coming into this next series.
Absolutely, and we've seen a couple of issues, a couple of chances that you feel like they could have done better with so far. Maybe a few nerves coming into this game. Taurus Rex bringing it forwards now. Nice little pop inside. Mistake should be able to bury that one. Lovely pass from Taurus Rex to set up his teammate. 1-0 to the blue side.
Yep, a very nice give and go here. Looks at Taurus, looks it over here, gets it just past Vel, only with a mere half a second probably to get that one over. Does a great job. Mistake perfectly in position for that one. Good parallel pass play, working very well into the line here. We're near the half, and we're at a 1-0 game here. It's certainly anyone still at this point, but Mistake, Taurus Rex doing a great job with a nice setup there in front of the orange goal.
Mistake with a shot from range. They both go for the save, and Mistake going to be able to get the rebound once again. 2 goals now for whatever, and Mistake gets both of them for himself.
Well, picking up on a bit of this momentum here. Both defenders go up for this one. They actually do get the touch, but Mistake able to pump the brakes real fast there, close in, take the short angle, and close out a second goal here. Already here, once again, about 20 seconds here from the half now, and we are looking at still a pretty tight game in terms of gameplay, but right now 2-0, it's looking pretty good here for Team Whatever to come in here. Veli and Ziggy need to pick up the pace just a little bit here. It's gonna be Zixter now coming up, second touch, taking that one off the bar. It's not enough. There's gonna be a Mistake pushing this one back, and it's gonna roll in. Is he gonna get the touch? Oh, the post. The post says no thank you, but Tar's trying to get that touch, and it's gonna be Zixter pushing this one out, taking it back over the half.
A couple of long range shots coming through there, but now looking to have a bit more controlled play. Vel not going to be able to get that one clear. Mistake brings it across. That's dangerous, but Zix is the one who's going to be able to shut it down. Mistake trying to make the same play happen again. Brings it to Taurus Rex. Almost gets it under Vel there. Zixter not able to get the clearance, but Vel will be able to save his teammates. Blushes bring it back forward for Veli and Ziggy. Zixter on the wall here, but Mistake shuts him down nicely. Vel going to be able to get the first touch on that. A demo coming through from Zixter. This is a golden opportunity for Veli and Ziggy. Surely they're going to be able to do it. No, because Taurus Rex comes in just in the nick of time. He's going to be able to bring it back out, but whatever now as he brings it forwards. Lovely little play. Gets past one. Will he be able to get past Vel as well? No, Vel up on the wall. Nice play to stop that one for now, but whatever. Bringing it back into the Veli and Ziggy. Half Taurus Rex chickening out of that 50-50 for now. Not going to be able to get the hit off the ground either. And this ball bouncing around in no man's land for a while. Mistake can't get the pop either. Vel bringing it forwards. Taurus Rex is the only one there to contest it. They should be able to bring it out now towards the halfway line to himself. Sets it up nicely for Mistake. Mistake bringing it forwards the shot. Going to go a little bit wide, and Zixter should be able to clear that one out with the help of Vel. Bring it into the center right now. Hovering around the center circle. Taurus Rex trying to shut that one down. A lot of play. Almost bouncing around the midfield here. Not getting forwards. Mistake just makes the save. One-on-one situation. Not to be out mind game. He's going to be able to save that one out. And Taurus Rex leading the charge. Mistake tries to take the shot. A little bit of miscommunication perhaps there, but whatever. And Zixter will be able to clear it away.
Yeah, very good performance here for both sides right now. You can take a look at the scoreboard right now. You can see 8 shot on goal here from Team Whatever. Veli and Ziggy taking 6 of their own. Difference here being a couple different opportunities in front of the goal once again, but we're seeing a difference in play. So what we're seeing right now is Ziggy and Vel are working on trying to set up something up the line, pick it up around the corner, and take something in front of the goal, dropping it down over the line. Meanwhile, we're seeing Mistake working it up, and Taurus Rex trying to play these off the backboard instead. A play that we saw a lot more in RLCS, especially from the European teams. Definitely a bit of a interesting play style difference between the two teams, and right now it does look like Team Whatever is going to prevail. Oh, wow!
I have something to say about that, but what a save going through for Taurus Rex. Going to be able to get the second save on this one as well. Gets the clear ball for that one, brings it up towards the opponent goal now, but Zixter will be able to dissuade him from taking the shot. Not actually going to make the connection with the ball, but Vel will be able to be the one to clear up for Ziggy and Veli. There's only 8 seconds left. Now they need to score 2 goals in this time. This shot needs to go in right now. Vel needs to get this one in. The time's not going to be there anyway. He's not going to make the connection. Mistake pops it up. Zixter trying to keep the ball alive right now. Vel gets a nice demo. Not going to matter very much. Just a game of who can keep the ball up for the longest now. Zixter trying to bring it forward, but it's not going to matter. Ball is going to hit the ground off a Mistake. 2-0 win, and in what was not a very convincing victory, I don't think, for Whatever. That game could have gone either way, you feel?
I definitely agree. It was definitely a very close match between the two teams. I feel like there was a Mistake, got a very good early goal, and then I was able to pick a second one off right off the kickoff. Great work there on his part. Definitely playing very strong. They had 10 shots on goal. Zixter and Veldo putting on a consistent pressure, trying to play out from the wing, doing not as much as they would expect there. Able to set up a couple. They definitely had a lot of shots on goal, but the defensive plays, I think, made the big difference here for Team Whatever. I mean, that play from the top 90 from Taurus Rex, able to push that one out of the goal at the it was pixels from being highlighted in that goal. He did a great job managing, mitigating that, pushing that one out, and actually pushing the opposition back and forcing them on the rotate. Another thing that we got to see a lot of here from Team Whatever was once again that backboard play. It forces the defenders to both kind of come out and work off of the line. but it makes them, it takes them out of position a little bit, and it allows your second player then to come back around and get into a position where then the defenders aren't necessarily covering both angles. It worked out pretty well for him. I think communication from Zixter and Vel could be a little bit better to maybe combat that. But we saw a lot of good stuff from both teams, so this second game is definitely still up for either side right now.
Absolutely, and we look like we're going to be getting into that game 2 very shortly. Just looking for Taurus Rex to join the team. He does. It's going to be whatever on the blue side once again, and Veli and Ziggy on the orange side, trying to bring this one back to a 1-1 in the series. Best of 3 series, they do have this opportunity to bring it back, as we saw in the reverse sweep, even though not sure if you can quite call it that in the best of 3, but regardless, what happened in game 1 was quite the event. Vel not going to be able to get the best clearance, does get a little bit of a bicycle kick, cheeky stuff there, brings it off the wall, but in comes Taurus Rex to challenge. Zixter needs to get the touch, he doesn't, but Taurus Rex can't get there in time. The pinch off the wall, not going to be good enough here, and Mistake was busy blowing up Vel, not able to get on the end of that one. Zixter bringing it forwards, nice little dribble, gets shut down though. Going to fall back into the Veli and Ziggy half right now. Vel bringing it forwards, where is Zixter? Needs to get on the end of this one, going to chip in there, but Mistake will be able to get that one clear. Nice and easy. Brings it away over Zixter. Vel tries to shut him down, but it gets a nice little pinch off the wall. Zixter is able to clear that one out, and Vel with a lovely little redirect there brings it forwards instead. Taurus Rex not with the best clearance, and Zixter comes in. It's going to be off the backboard. Surely Vel's going to come in. No! Great play for a Mistake just to get a little bit of a touch before Vel could get in there. Means the shot's not going to be going in, and Taurus Rex brings it forwards. Now Zixter calmly shuts him down, trying to bring it up in the air, but Mistake with a great chance. Taurus Rex trying to keep the ball alive here, but Mistake was flying through the air, not able to get on the end of that one. Vel bringing it forwards, needs to get the touch. He doesn't, but it might have been all a fake out. Zixter comes in with the shot going well wide. Taurus Rex brings it up now, might have an opportunity for whatever. Zixter needs to just get away with it, and he does. Ooh. Epic save coming through for him. He just gets there in time. A matter of inches that one was. Mistake trying to keep up the pressure, but it's going to be cleared away by Vel, and Veli and Ziggy holding on by the skin of their teeth.
Nope, a good challenger from Taurus Rex. He's trying to set something up here in front of the goal. It can be quickly knocked away. Good defensive posture here from Zixter. He's very confident. He knows exactly how much boost he has. He played that one very close to the line, but it worked out pretty well for him to keep the challenge out and to force the offenders to have to move a little bit further forward. They want to take an opportunity in front of the orange goal. So a good job on him playing strong defense right now. Both sides once again playing very ferocious here. Mistake going up for that play. It's going to be Zixter dropping that one. It's a little dangerous position now in front of the goal. Mistake pushing him out a little bit aggressive there in the box. We'll see if the referee calls anything. Doesn't look like it though. It's going to be Vel trying to get this one out for a flip. Very soft touches here, getting into position. That's going to be Mistake, and Taurus Rex coming in here for the offensive play.
Yeah, looked like Mistake was going for a little bit of a cheeky and sort of inventive play there, trying to clear out all the defenders to leave the goal open for Taurus Rex. It was not to be, though. He's going to be able to shut that attack down from Zixter. Vel needs to be coming in. He's not going to be Taurus Rex going to get that one. Vel doing his defensive duties instead, not going to shirk on those ones, brings it forwards towards the halfway line, gets shut down by Mistake, but Vel should be able to get the clearance. That's not the best of clearances, but he sets it up for himself nicely, but in comes Mistake to prevent the dribble from leaving the Veli and Ziggy half. Mistake taking a shot from range, aerial shot, but Zixter will shut that one down nicely. Vel bringing it forwards once again. This could be a chance to counter here for Vel and Zixter. Vel takes the shot. Mistake once again is there. Not going to get the save credit on that. Gets the clear ball instead. Brings it up forward. Zixter, nice little shutdown. And again, good charge down from him. This could be a good opportunity for Taurus Rex. Looks to shut it down. In comes Vel off the wall. Nice pinch. Needs to get the second touch. Not going to be able to. Mistake once again is there. He's going to bring it forwards once again. That's the shot from range. Vel comes in, just gets the save. Whatever. Have had 2 chances now in this game where they've so nearly scored, but it's not quite been what's going to happen now. Taurus Rex off the crossbar. Mistake coming in, trying to keep this pressure up. Hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Veli and Ziggy, they need to get the clearance. That's not the clearance they were looking for whatsoever. Vel gets a slightly better clearance on it, but in comes Taurus Rex, keeping the pressure up still. This period of pressure from whatever has been obnoxiously long now, and Veli and Ziggy need to be able to get this one out. They need to be able to deal with this, but it doesn't look like they're able to. Taurus Rex still coming in. I can't believe this game is still 0-0, but it is. Mistake off the wall. Still not going to be able to get in there. Vel should finally be able to clear this one out, but no, Taurus Rex shuts him down. Zixter will get the clearance. Eventually, it leaves the Veli and Ziggy in half for the first time in what feels like several months now. Vel, nice little save once again. Simple, but nice, necessary save there. Zixter trying to get the clearance. Mistake. Nice little pop off the wall. Will he be able to get on the end of it? No. Mistake. Going to try and get it back in once again. The shot comes in down just on the line. Is able to get the save. And Zixter clears it away once again. What do you have to do to get past Veli and Ziggy in this game?
I apparently sit in here firing on for months and months. Seriously, I feel like my calendar is already outdated at this point for the amount of time they've held pressure on the Orange Dome. And what an impenetrable wall here. Zixter and Vel doing such a good job holding onto that goal. There was literally, that ball was probably 80% in for that one. And it was a nice block indeed. And this is an open goal. Is it the chance, the hope, the dream? No, Taurus Rex will knock that one away. 30 seconds. Are we going to a 0-0 overtime?
Might well be. Zixter looks to have something to say about that. Tries to get the second touch, but in comes Taurus Rex. Nice little 50-50 challenge, and is able to win that one out for now. Vel bringing it forwards. Taurus Rex once again solid at the back. Able to bring it forwards for whatever. 20 seconds remaining on the clock, whatever. Trying to pile on the pressure they've been maintaining all game. Taurus Rex keeps it up there. Vel with a great touch. That was so important, but he was able to get it clear. Zixter needs to get the touch, but he doesn't do it. He misses that touch after so long not attacking. It's like they forgot how to. Doesn't manage to get the shot away. Into the center. Mistake with a shot from range. Zixter will be able to get that nice little save. And here is the 0-0 overtime.
If you wanted a more intense Game 2 tournament life on the line here for Team Veli and Ziggy, this was what you got. And look at this. Already the pressure on early here from Mistake. This is going to be I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty long overtime.
Absolutely. I mean, judging by the game, we could have another 5 minutes at least. We'll see if that's to be the case. Zixter trying to bring it forward. Taurus Rex will be able to clear this one away. Now, both of these teams will be hopeful of actually taking over the grand prize themselves. Not an unrealistic hope for these guys, so it really does mean a lot in this game right now. Mistake off the wall. Will he be able to get it? No, Zixter is there, and you know, you can tell that Veli and Ziggy really want to keep this one going. Zixter off the wall. This could be an open goal opportunity, whereas Vel needs to come in for it. Nice little touch from Mistake. Vel can't get the shot away. Might be able to regroup, try and get another cross in here, but Taurus Rex is the first one to respond to it. We'll get it clear. Once again, Zixter needs to get this one, shut this one down nicely. He does, off the ground. Mistake coming in to try and keep up the pressure once again, whatever. Doing what they did to try and build the pressure beforehand. Vel not able to get the best of clearances. It falls straight to Taurus Rex, who flips it up into the air. Mistake's able to get onto it, but he doesn't get much distance on it. Taurus Rex brings it forward, but now Zixter with a nice clear. Got some meaty touch on that one now. Mistake off the wall. That's not the best. Vel takes the shot, but it's not got a whole lot of venom in it. Taurus Rex is able to save that one nice and easy. Zixter bringing it forwards once again. Mistake up in the air, shutting it down before it gets too close to his goal. Zixter trying to get the cross in, but Taurus Rex will be able to take this one down nicely. Go for a little dribble. Takes it round Zixter. Will he be able to get Vel? No, Vel just gets there in time. Mistake off the wall, popping it up. Tries to get the touch down. No one's there, though. And this game is just absolutely, it's just every time it looks like there's a good opportunity, someone is there.
Is it still Saturday? I feel like this game has been going on forever. We are almost at 2 minutes now. We're nearing it as it's just back and forth over and over again. I would say, oh, wow. Once again, Zixter, the god in front of the goal, the god of goals, if you will. Zixter playing this one up once again. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't stop. There is nothing that he can't get out of the way except for that right now. Mistake! Closing in 2 minutes. I'd say so many nice things about the wonderful boys here, Veli and Ziggy, but we do see finally Mistake closing out, ending their tournament games here, and it's going to be a 1-0 at 7 minutes, and it's going to be going here to Team Whatever.
What a slogfest that game was. You could tell how much Veli and Ziggy really wanted to stay in this one. Now, their tournament life was on the line, as you said, and they were so close to keeping it in. If there was that one opportunity, Zixter had so many great saves. There was that one opportunity where he really should have buried it towards the end of normal time, and he wasn't able to do so. That would have secured them at least a Game 3 in this series, and the fact that they didn't get that is just a really big shame, because they did try so hard, and it was really very well played, defensively speaking, from both of them. And Mistake and Taurus Rex did a great job of keeping up the pressure as well. Really well played by both teams, but I do feel like it was a fair result in the end to have Whatever, because they did have the pressure for that whole time. But man, that could have gone either way still.
No, I definitely agree. Mistake. Taurus Rex did such a good job holding possession on the orange zone. They fired on that orange goal for at least 45 seconds straight, just over and over and over again. He has 7 shots on goal and 1 to show for it, and it's from overtime. Think about that. Zixter and Vel, what were they? Were they building a wall in front of the goal? What was happening? Because quite frankly, every single time you see the ball go up, no matter how close it was to the line, no matter how highlighted that ball was in the goal, Vel Zixter knocking it out, playing it up, getting the nose ball, playing it off of the post, working out of the box, and that was their domain, and they did such a good job playing on defense. Congratulations, guys. Vel and Ziggy, you should be very proud of yourselves. That was a phenomenal series to watch. Unfortunately, they are going home here, but Team Whatever, man, oh man, the pressure that those guys can put on, they are going to be a team to watch out for this tournament.
Absolutely. I would not be surprised if we see them winning game after game, getting all the way to the final. Would not be surprising to see them win the whole thing. We'll have to see if anyone's capable of challenging them. Belly and Ziggy did look like they almost had it, but not quite. They weren't quite good enough in the end. Whatever, we'll be progressing, and I'm excited to see how they do for the rest of the tournament too.
Absolutely. All right, folks. Well, we will go to a short music break, but while we're playing you guys some music, don't forget to head over to store.prorl.com. Use the promotional code RIVAL. If I spelled that correctly, hopefully I do work here. And go ahead and use that. Get 10% off on your next purchase there. Go ahead and buy some nice shirts there so Chimblade can eat. And in the meantime, we will be back in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. This is PRL's 2v2 EU tournament here this Saturday evening. And we are back, folks, with yet another series here for this 2v2 EU tournament here for PRL. I am Unthink, bring it to you with a new voice today. We've got Mr. Sam. How you doing, Mr. Man?
Well, I don't know if it's a new voice. It's the same one I already had, but I am doing spectacular. This is great to be here on an EU tournament, and we're ready to go. We are off to the races.
Ooh, I do like that here. We do have playing here. It's going to be a couple of faces we've seen before. Greg25 and Spoony coming in here for Team Spoon Me, which is highly appropriate. I love that. Mistake and Tarshrex here from the previous matchup here. We just saw them playing, Zixter and Vel playing a phenomenal series. If you missed that one, man, oh man, well, hopefully we'll have a good one here for you coming into this one now. And we're going to get this off and onto the game here. Tarshrex playing this one out to the corner. It's going to be challenged quickly here by Gregan coming in. Gregan using his wide berth there to try to clear that one. It's not enough. There's going to be Spoony going in for the stop, but Mistake doing a great job closing that one out on the line. Going to push this back over across the 50, and it's going to go back to Gregan here playing to the corner. It's going to play a little slow. Misses the boost opportunity here. Going to give that one up to Tarshrex. It's going to be an opportunity in front of the goal, but it's going to be quickly pushed away. Gregan on Mistake's mistake, and it's going to be a play directly over his head here. 1-0, 45 seconds into the game. We got a matchup here, boys.
Yeah, just an absolutely fantastic second hit by Gregan. Gets it up off his own hit and right into the top corner. Mistake tried to go up, but no chance there. That was just a top-level play.
Mr. Gregan here coming in, his luscious voice, also a great Rocket League player, it turns out, and a good start here to the game for them. It's going to be Mistake taking a quick demo and a little bit of aggression out. I'm not sure if he's got some issues with them or he's just feeling real good about taking people out there. He does a good job there. Goodbye, Doovie. And it's going to be Gregan playing that one up off the wall. A drop now, Spoony coming in, and Taurus with the quick stop here on the goal, but it's going to be another play here and an easy drop in. A good Spider-Man stop, but not enough there. Gregan going to be closing out yet another one here, 2-0.
Yeah, both players going up and hugging as they went in for that one. They knew they were getting it, so both guys were trying to get the goal in, but showing some great teamwork now, Gregan and Spoony. If Mistake and Taurus don't kind of pick it up a little bit, they may be behind real quick on this one, only a minute in, down 2-0.
Yeah, we just saw them play a great game. They could be a little bit emotionally drained after that last 7-minute game of game 2 in that series. Absolutely a very tough matchup there. Zixter and Vel did a good job holding them back, but now we see Spoony and Gregan coming in very fresh, ready to play, and doing a good job challenging the ball consistently. They've been playing up to a little bit of the small mistakes here on the defense here. Taurus and Mistake coming in, though. They're going to go ahead and take this one up over the 50, and it's going to drop back here to Spoony. Spoony going to play this one back over. A little bit of ping-pong play. And, I mean, just overall, Mistake and Taurus doing a good job on defense, but they're not holding the same possession game that we saw last match.
No, they're having trouble getting clears against these two guys. They're definitely having trouble getting it past center and down into orange zone. We see a good job there to move it down, but in general, they're playing a lot in their end, and that's not what you want to see. You definitely got to be back into the opponent's zone. If all you're doing is defending, it's not going to be good.
Here we go, Mistake. Taurus dropping that, almost getting that play off the backboard, but not quite enough force behind that. The defense is now in position, but Mistake collecting on the very short gap there. It's going to be 2-1, and we do have a match here.
Yeah, great shot there by Mistake as Blue finally gets some pressure on the offensive side, and you see they take advantage as soon as they do. 2-1, we're definitely not over yet with 3 minutes to go.
Only 1 point down here for the kickoff. It's going to be Taurus taking advantage on this one up to the line, and it's back over to the corner here for Spoony to get the connection. He's going to push this one out. Not enough force behind it. Mistakes to take advantage out of the air. Gregan to the stop, but it's drawing close to the line here. It's going to be a little bit too far here for the blue squad to do anything. They're going to play back on the rotate now. Pushing back, Mistake getting back and picking up some boost, and Taurus going to take advantage off of the wall. Playing this one up now, it's going to be a 1v1. Who's going to take this one? It is going to go in favor of the defense now. Spoony playing this one up in a 2v1 situation. Is he going to be able to play, or is he going to be quickly stopped? It's going to be Taurus, and Spoony's going to go back on the defense here. Gregan pushing this one back up now, getting into the corner. A little bit of a good position, a little bit slow, though, and low on the angle, and it's going to be quickly pushed away by Mistake. Taurus now plugging this over to the orange zone. A little bit more of an even contention now as we're seeing the game speed up a little bit now. Spoony going in. It's going to be a play off the crossbar. Enough here for Mistake, but not enough. It's going to be back off the backboard, and then Taurus dropping this in. Mistake with the backflip, and not enough there. Gregan quickly pushing that back out on defense, and the reset here for the pressure. Taurus waiting in the back 9. Can he get a third touch and an opportunity here? No, Gregan going to push this one back out, and the blue zone is now back here with ball possession.
The pressure from whatever is much improved since that first minute. That first minute of play was almost a completely different series of events compared to what we've seen in the last couple minutes here. I don't know what happened with Spoon Me, but they're just having real trouble with that team cognizance, the coordination together as a team. Almost there, though. Gregan almost gets it in, and Spoony now working a little bit better in the offensive zone as they work down low. So maybe they heard me. I don't know, but now they're applying the offensive pressure a lot better. Mistake with a great save Oh, a real close one there, as now Spoon Me is down in the offensive zone as they need to be.
Yep, still a close matchup. I also want to give some love to the recent donation from Duvy. Great job, Duvy. Head over to, you can either go to our wonderful donation button, or you can head over to patreon.com/PRL if you'd like to give us some money. Wonderful things here doing at PRL. We love the 2v2 scene. We love you guys in the community, and we want to put on some great stuff for you. If you're loving what you see, if you like the graphics, if you like the voices, if you just like Chimblade, head over to patreon.com/PRL. It's going to be a nice play here. Mistake taking off the wall. It's going to be a quick drop here. Kane Gregging and Kid for the connection. Not enough there. Spoonie, not a play in sight. As going to be playing this one back out here for a reset here. Spoonie playing back at the 50. Going to see if he can wait out Taurus Rex for the challenge. He does get this one. Mistake going up there. It's quickly pushed away. Keeping that one off the backboard. Doesn't know what to do with that play and the ricochet. Mistake. A dangerous play and a touch here. It looks like almost an own goal here. Gonna call for the calculated play here. Gregan taking that one to a 3-1.
Yeah, Gregan, I think just trying to get a hard shot to get that pass, that bounce off the back corner, but it does unfortunately go off the defender into blue net. And with only 33 seconds to go, they're gonna have to really push up on offense if they're gonna want to take this game one.
Well, 30 seconds left and very little time to do something here for game one. We'll see if they're able to in a long ball play here from Gregan. Getting a connection. They're going to roll. Can he get it? Not enough. Mistake will cut that one out. Taurus going in, gets the demo, but doesn't get the ball, and it's going to get back to possession of Gregan. Now playing this one out to the wing. Back over. Mistake taking advantage. And a second touch, not successful. Spoonie going to quickly push this one back out. This is one last chance here to get a goal, although it will not be enough here for Team Whatever. They are going to be down one game once again here. Spoon Me coming into this one very strong, very aggressive. Gregan doing some very big things in front of the goal. And we're looking at a 1-0 here jumping into this best of 3.
Yeah, like you said, maybe a little bit of fatigue from that last overtime, that great game we saw when they took that third game last time. So maybe a little bit there. I'm not sure, but still a definitely competitive game from both sides. We saw Spoon Me come in and show some good things at times, a little inconsistent in others, but enough overall to take this one. And Gregan obviously showing why he's that Season 2 grand champion with the 3 goals there.
Yep, definitely a good showing here from Spoonie for the first game. We did see, keep in mind though, we did see Team Whatever lose an 8-1 game in their first game in the previous matchup. So they can certainly come back. We definitely don't want to count them out at this point, but a very good early showing here. Gregan and Spoonie doing a good job. Great communication. A lot of shots on goal. 11 shots on goal here this very first match. And it's a very good sign for what may come in the next one.
Yeah, there were times when Whatever was really pinned back in on the defensive side. They were having trouble getting the clears that they needed to. And obviously, anytime you're playing back in your own end for, 30 seconds, a minute at a time, you're really going to be giving up a lot of shots. And unless you're making the saves, which they did make quite a few, you see 7 on the board. Either way, nobody can really take that offensive pressure for a sustained period of time. If you can't get the clears you need, you're going to wilt eventually.
Well, we'll see if Mistake and Torix can do something here this second game at Tournament Life on the line. We've got Gregan and Spoonie coming in with a lot of momentum and a big chance here to change it up. We'll see. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get this one underway, boys. We are off to the races here, and it's going to be Mistake here with the first touch, playing it up off the wall. Gregan coming in, doesn't get the challenge, though, and Torix forcing him to make the play and back on defense, and Mistake closing out there. A nice play off the wall, making that one happen. 1-0 here, 7 seconds in.
Yeah, 7 seconds. It didn't take long for Whatever to just push right on what they needed. Mistake with a great rebound. A nice save initially, but not enough as Mistake read the play absolutely perfectly. 1-0 Whatever early here in this second game.
Well, here we go. Mistake taking one off the wall. This is going to be a good early start here for him as Taurix too far back. He's going to have to play back here once again. Going in for the touch, gets the connection, beats Spoonie to that one. Very slow play on that one. Spoonie expecting a little bit more out of that, and it's going to be Mistake now. Coming in, Spoonie back on defense for the stop. Mistake, though, able to close out another touch on that, but Spoonie quickly to challenge, and Gregan now dropping that one into the air. Can Spoonie get the connection? He doesn't get what he's looking for once again. We had a couple whiffs here early on into this 30 seconds after the first goal. Seeing what we can do now. Mistake, Spoonie challenges, but Taurix coming in, pushing that one shy of goal, and it's going to be Spoonie trying to get this one out. Once again, a nice clear ball. Gregan waiting and wait. Going to go ahead and take this one. Spoonie getting back into position. They're playing a lot of pressure. Once again, we're seeing the Mistake Taurix pressure coming into this one, and it's definitely making a big difference here in the second game.
Yeah, they're showing a lot better team chemistry to keep this one down in the offensive zone. And what better way to stay, to do better on defense, but to not have to do it at all. So, yeah, the offensive game is certainly what they needed against Gregan and Spoonie. And right now, I think they're having is just as hard a time as clearing it as maybe we saw Whatever did in that early game. But But Spoonie with a nice transition. Good job by Taurus Rex to push up, or he was going to have an open shot there. Now they're back on offense on the blue side as they get down deep into orange zone. Mistake there with the follow-up. Can they get it? Yes, Mistake. And Taurus with the nice transition and quick play as they use the demo to their advantage and that 2-on-1 opportunity.
I mean, look at this angle he picked up on. Full 90-degree cut into that ball. Absolutely great play. Good job reading that one, not taking it too fast, and working it just right into the corner there. 2-0 here, a minute and 30 seconds into the game, and we have a very different match here already with Team Whatever taking advantage over Team Spoon Me. We'll see if the Greg and Spoonie combo can come back into this one. We are now jumping back over to the blue zone. It's going to be Gregan coming in for the second touch. He gets it over Torx, but not enough on the crossbar. Mistake, able to take this one out to the wing. He's going to try to set up, but Spoonie quick to challenge. Playing this one up now, full boost, dropping up in front of the blue goal. Gregan, can he get the touch? He gets a very light one. Mistake, picking it up by its ankles, trying to make that one out at the very last second. He does get it. It's going to be over the line now, and Tarek setting up into position, but Spoonie losing the challenge on that. Gregan quickly able to pick that one up. Good communication here from the orange squad.
Yeah, Gregan, a man possessed here in these last 15, 20 seconds. That shot he had about 15 seconds ago was unbelievable. He was going the complete opposite direction and made a shot back in on net. I can't believe he even got that shot off. Thankfully, there was a blue player there to make the save, but that was just absolutely fantastic. So I think look for Gregan here. He wants a goal, and he's really playing to get it right now.
Absolutely very close and not enough. The defensive rotate almost makes it. Mistake, though, closing out one, taking his hat trick for this game. And we're at a 3-0, and we are now at the polar opposite of the previous matchup.
Yeah, Spoonie flying through the air there off the wall. Nothing you can do when you lose the ground and you don't have the boost to get back down. Kind of left Gregan to hung out to dry, and he couldn't get back in time. So, yeah, we're going to need to see some aggression from Orange. Still enough time with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Plenty of game left, but they're going to have to make sure that they can get out of their zone and get on the offensive side of things.
Yeah, for sure. We are definitely seeing a lot more pumping of the gas here on Team Whatever. And once again here, taking that one off the wall. It's going to be a give-and-go play. Can Taurus get here in time? It's going to be Gregan for the challenge. Does win that one. It's going to be a long ball play over to the blue zone. And Mistake to pick that one back up on the rotate. Gets the boost. It's going to be Gregan, though, taking advantage. Spoonie getting in front of the goal. Taurus getting out over that one, closing off the very small angle that would have been a chance there. And Spoonie trying to get possession on this one. It's going to be close. Mistake. Goodness gracious. Is that who that is? Oh, my. Maybe. Is that Mystic? I don't know. I've been reading him as Mistake. We're going to keep doing that one now. Tarek's now playing that one up. It's going to be a play up and over. Trying to get this one. Gregan. Mistake. Closing up. And a second touch here. Oh, and the post is so unforgiving here. Going to not give anything on that one. It's going to be back over to Gregan. Pushing this one over to Spoonie. Getting the connection. Driving that one back up. Keeping this in the air. And the ball is going to back over to the orange zone here as we get Mistake. Coming back up. Torix. Dropping this one back up. Close 50-50 ball. It's going to be going over to Gregan, and the game's at a little bit of a standstill right now as Mistake and Torx are going back here and playing a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, a lot of midfield play, not really any offensive opportunities, and really not what you want to see on the Spoon Me side. They need 3 goals here with only a minute 15 left. They got to be pushing up. They cannot just get this ping pong play as we're seeing. So if they don't get something going with only 1 minute to go, we're definitely going to see a tie series this one.
Well, here we go now. Spoonie, 1 minute left. Time to put on the pressure, and it's going to be Gregan taking this one up for a backboard play. Can he get this one? He pushes away the defender, and Tark's coming back in. Can he get it? He doesn't get the Spider-Man in time. A mere pixels away. 3-1 here, closing the gap and bringing it up here for the Orange squad.
Yeah, Gregan with a nice hit off the backboard, and then he does get Taurus Rex to get out of the way. Spoonie with a little bit of a weak shot. I thought Taurus might actually have a chance at that one, but it does trickle in there. Exactly what Spoon Me needed, and they're going to need to get another one right here real quick to bring themselves within one. So a great play there from Gregan and Spoonie.
Well, the pressure is on here. 2 goals certainly attainable with 40 seconds left. Gregan pushing that one out of the box, but it's going to be Taurus picking this one up. He's got a good chance here off the backboard. He's going to push back into position now and wait for Mistake to come in and close out. It's going to be Gregan taking a nose on that one. Back down. Can he get the second touch? Spoonie's going to go ahead and give that to him. They're going to push this one back over to the blue zone, but Torix closing out. Mistake. Back up. Once again, it's going to be a slow play here. Taking it down. Not too keen on making the ball move towards that blue-orange zone, considering they don't have to do a whole lot here. They are up by 2 points right now. 15 seconds left. It's going to be Gregan. He needs to do something now because they don't have much time. They have to play something off the kickoff if they want to get this one. And it's back over here. It's going to look like Gregan back on defense. Mistake. And by the looks of things here, 3-1, 5 seconds remaining. We are going to a Game 3. Team Whatever will take another goal here with 2 seconds left on the clock here. 4-1. And we're looking at a 1-1 here moving into Game 3 of this series.
Yeah, the conservative play there, clearly mistaken. Torres decided to change their play up just a little bit after they gave up that first goal on the other side. So I think they just wanted to protect that lead in that last minute, and they did a good job of hanging back and getting the clears that they needed, and obviously a goal as well to put the cherry on it on that one. So yeah, 4-1 for whatever, and a great match to tie that one. We're seeing a good one here, and if this third game is anything like last series' third game, we might be in store for a nice one, especially considering whatever was in for that one too. So yeah, some great Rocket League.
Yep, definitely doing a very good job holding strong, making these happen. It was Mistaken Tarks doing a very good job holding 9 goals, doing an absolute clinic over in the orange zone. Definitely had a lot more possession than they did in the first game. Gregan and Spoonie not playing as hot as they were in the first one. They come in here. Spoonie did get a pretty great goal in front. They had 6 shots, so they had plenty of opportunities. Quickly knocked out there. Mistaken Tarks doing a great job pushing out on defense. We'll see if they're able to mirror that once again, jumping into this third game. But if anything shows from based on the last match that we saw, it'll be a very interesting one to say the least. Both these teams are definitely matched up fairly evenly, and it's going to be a pretty good game regardless.
Yeah, whatever seems to be a great team for coming back. So they're showing that real well for us. And I think a key for Spoon Me on this next game is really Spoonie himself to get in there and watch what Gregan's doing and try to follow up, because I think they're missing out on some of the team play that they could as they're spread out at times. So I think if we see a good game from Spoonie, then there's a real good chance that Spoon Me could take this third game.
Well, we'll see. It looks like we have the players jumping onto the pitch, and we are ready to go here for this game 3 of our third. Whoops, goodness gracious, our third series here in this 2v2 PRL EU tournament. I am Unthink once again brought to you with Mr. Samael, and we're going to get this one underway right now. 5 minutes on the clock, and for the kickoff, it's going to be Mistake getting the first touch there, but no one getting true possession. It's going to be Spoonie rolling back, getting into position, back on defense. He knows Tarks is going to get advantage on this one, pulling up, getting the play off of the wall. A good read on that. It's going to be a quick stop here and a challenge in the air. Mistake taking one down, but Gregan playing this one up. Change ball to the corner. Spoonie, open goal, connecting to the top 90, and a great 1-2-3 play here. Bring it to a 1-0, 15 seconds into the match.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic demo by Spoonie to just leave himself wide open, and an even better pass by Gregan right there to connect on that one. That was just absolutely beautiful.
Well, a good way to open up with some early pressure here. Spoonie Gregan definitely taking no prisoners off of this one. It's going to be advantage here. Mistake taking the first touch, but giving advantage over to the blue zone. Spoonie up. Tarks need to make a quick stop. He does get that one off the nose. Give me a Mistake quickly pushing this one out. Good clear ball opportunity. Taking it up the line now. He needs to beat the dribble. Doesn't get the advantage over him. And Tarks pushing this one back up. A flip, a dangerous flip. And Gregan pushing into position. Tarks able to close out very quickly in front of the goal. A small mistake here, opening the gap here. Gregan making a mistake on that flip, and they're quickly able to capitalize.
Yeah, that was a quick strike. As you said, Gregan kind of missed that backflip and bounced it right over on top of the car for Blue, and that was just a great little chip shot as a fortunate play for that bouncing off the corner. But yeah, 1-1. We're really off to a good one here so far.
One would say we were off to some sort of races, maybe?
No, not that.
Torx taking that one off the wall. It's a give and go to himself. A second one off the crossbar, but not enough there. Spoonie getting the third touch instead of team whatever. Very close though here. Now Tarek coming up in. It's going to be Spoonie for the quick stop. Not enough though. The post has other words here for the defender, and it's going to be 2-1 advantage here now for team whatever.
Yeah, Gregan was going for the nice hard hit to clear it and just couldn't get it. I think, though, Spoonie should have had that one. He'll want that one back because he definitely had a chance there. He was in position and just couldn't get that aerial flight path like he wanted. So a little bit of a mistake, I think, from Spoonie's side. But if we've seen anything, they're willing to just come back and play. They're not going to be afraid of a goal.
Well, Torx showing up as the offensive player here, coming in for team whatever, doing a very good job in front of the goal, picking up some very small mistakes, which is really all we're seeing right now. Honestly, the defense on both sides right now has been pretty lockstep, and it's done a good job here, but mistake coming in, capitalizing once again. That was a big mistake. Spoonie all by himself back there, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, that one was all Taurus right there with the great follow-up in the air, and mistake with the easy second hit, as Spoonie did a good job to stop it, but Taurus with the absolutely torrid hit on offense. That was just an absolute fantastic play in the air.
Well, we're going to see if they can hold on to this lead. 2 points up, still plenty of time in the game. Gregan missing that one off the wall, and it's going to be Spoonie forcing this one out of play. Getting up now to the corner and take possession, moving up the line, but it's going to be quickly challenged there by mistake. Coming up now, it's going to be Torx. Can Gregan beat it? He does get the challenge on that one, but just by pixels. Once again, coming into the goal. Torx, mistake giving it a bicycle touch, and Torx not touching it at all. A very, very interesting play here. Bring it to a 4-1.
Yeah, are these guys clutch or what? Mistake with the redirect as he's driving pretty much out of the zone. That was just an amazing bicycle kick on that one. Wow, I'm impressed by this whatever team and what we're seeing so far, because they just refuse to come to be down. Even when they lose that first game, they're able to come back so well.
They're definitely doing a very good job now. Spoonie and Gregan ready to put on the pressure and do some big things here. They need to come back into this one. 3 points down here. 3 minutes left, though. Plenty of time and in front of the goal. They're trying to set something up right now. Gregan trying to get the connection. He's going to have to pull back here from the corner. Mistake taking advantage up over the 50. Back in. Gregan pushing this one back out to the corner, but he's got a little bit of pressure now in the goal. And Torix closing in on a short angle. A mere miss here from Spoonie. And we're at a 5-1 game.
The defense for Spoonme might be falling apart here. Spoonie tries to get that challenge on the 50-50, but he can't get the hit that he needs. And I'm not sure what's going on here, but with 2:56, there is time. It is just 4 goals. That's enough time. But right now, they're going to have to shore up that defense.
Yep, there's certainly nothing easy coming in here on the blue zone right now. Mistake, Torix doing a great job holding on, keeping the pressure back over on the orange, but now it's going to be Gregan trying to get this one. Torix quick on the stop. Pushing this one back up, though, not giving up Spoonie. Gregan getting in line, but not enough there. Gregan is going to miss the airplay on that one. Coming in now, close to the corner, almost touching that 90, but quickly pushed away by the sides of the goal. We're looking at Mistake and Torix coming in now, playing this one up. Torix quickly able to pick this up. It's going to be Spoonie in for the challenge. Can he get it? He does lose that one once again. That's about the 3rd challenge we've seen Spoonie mistake on, and it's going to cost them again here in front of the goal. Mistake, locking in. It's going to be close now to the crossbar, and Torix wrapping that one up there. Pick up the garbage. We're at 6-1, and we are getting very close to the equator.
Yeah, these guys, when they're down low, Mistake and Torix, they do so well of just reading each other and doing those exchange plays where one guy hits it and the other guy sort of goes to the other position. He knows exactly where that's going to be. These guys really work well down low together. And at 6-1, this is going to be real tough for Spoonme now.
Well, we'll see if they're able to hold on. We certainly don't want them to have to learn some Portuguese, but we'll see. It's going to be Torix coming in for this one. Spoonie quickly pushing that out. 2 minutes left. Put it back up to the center. A little bit of a dangerous play here off the wall from Gregan. And it's going to be dropped here. 1-2 off the backboard, but not enough for the give and go there. Torix is going to lose possession on that one. Gregan going up, but not enough play once again. We've got a lot of interesting mistakes here from both sides of the field right now. Mistake taking out, speaking of, taking out Spoonie there. Minute 45 on the clock. Still enough time to get a couple more in, but it's going to be a very high mountain to climb here on 5-point margin. And Mistake, once again, Torix taking out Spoonie. A double demo play. Torix leaving the goal up here for the bar. Back down, dropping that one in. Very dangerous here for the Orange. They need to get this out right now. Spoonme making it happen. Coming in now. Gregan, Spoonie, dropping this one in front of the goal. Once again, it's in a dangerous spot. Can Mistake get it? Who's going to challenge this one? It's going to be Spoonie dropping over to that one, getting it just in time. Got a very good chance here. Gregan, can he get to it? Nope, it's going to be Torix playing this one back over to the orange zone, unopposed. Mistake, can he get the touch? He doesn't get that backwards pass in time. A little bit of a mistouch on that. Coming back in, though, they still have possession, forcing Spoonie and Gregan back on the rotate once again, picking up a little bit of boost on the blue zone before they get there. 1 minute remaining on the clock, and a very tough matchup here for Spoonie and Gregan to come back into at this point.
Yeah, I think for me, the main difference I'm seeing is the team play from whatever. These guys really know each other, and they're not afraid to stay up on offense. They're not pulling back. They're just watching their teammate, and they're making sure that they're right there to get whatever hit they need to after their teammate hits it. On the other side, I think Orange sometimes is a little bit spread apart, and they're playing a little bit defensive, and they're not really getting those individual small team plays, and that's making a big difference in this game that we're seeing right here.
And here's Torix closing out. Is he going to get it? Not quite. They are oh so close to the Southern Hemisphere, but they have not quite made it. You know what we're talking about here, boys. 15 seconds on the clock. Can they do it? It's going to be 6-1 now. Closing up. Gregan, Spoonie, putting on a little bit of last-minute pressure. Can they do anything at this point? It does look like Torix Mistake are going to be closing out this series here, 6-1. And it's going to be a very, very tough saying goodbye here to Spoonie and Gregan, who played oh so well here in the first game, but not able to pull this one out here for game 2 or 3. And Mistake and Torix, once again, Team Whatever, are advancing in the tournament.
Yeah, just another good performance in them in that third game, showing that they've got some clutch in them for sure. And when they got to put a team away or have their backs against the wall, they do a great job of kind of rising to the occasion. So we saw some really great team play, like I talked about before, between Torix and Mistake. They clearly used to playing with one another. 7 shots from Torix, 5 shots from Mistake. That's just a relentless offensive attack. And for whatever reason, Spoonme had a trouble getting it out and actually getting that offensive pressure that they needed. We saw that first game that they were able to do it, But for some reason, right here in this third one, just some real trouble getting anything going on offense.
For sure. It was definitely a tough matchup for them. Congratulations to Tarix and Mistake. You guys will be moving on here once again in the tournament. And sorry to say goodbye to Mr. Spoony and Gregan's Pikachus will have to pack their bags. They are done here today. But congratulations over to those guys. Played a very strong game there. Gregan representing the RLC boys. Don't forget to head over to Rocket League Central for all the wonderful things that they do for the community. You know them. You love them. Give them some love there, boys. All right, folks. We are going to go to a short music break, but we will be back with more exciting 2v2 action for PRL's EU tournament here with myself and Samael. We'll be right back in just a sec, folks. Don't go anywhere.
I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned it. And they said it was wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening and welcome back to PRL's 2v2 EU tournament, our very first, but certainly not our last here. The teams are joining the field, and we're going to get these guys underway in just a second. Team Hey, I'm Steve on the blue squad, and team #Banhammer playing here for the orange. It's going to be a very great matchup. I am Unthink, bringing it to you live with Samael. Samael, we had a great matchup last game. I'm looking forward to watching these guys play.
Yeah, we've really seen some great Rocket League. I think as the matches have gone on, they've been ramping up for us. I think that's expected, obviously, as we move along in our tournament. And yeah, I'm excited. These EU guys, they know how to play for sure. And this has been great time so far casting on for the EU side of things. Hope we can do this a little more often.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get this one underway, folks. It's going to be Jabbert playing this to the corner, but it's going to be Zubas coming up, trying to get the connection here with Petir, almost getting that out of the air. A great opportunity there for them early on into this game. It's going to be Jabbert now. Jabbert? We'll see how we say that one of the rest of the game. 30 seconds into this match, going to be playing this one up over to the corner. It's going to be Zabuz going back, playing on defense. They're playing a very conservative game so far here on the blue zone, waiting patiently, seeing what Jabbert and Darkson are going to do this match. It's going to be Petir. I like calling him Peter, but I think Petir is a lot funnier.
Peter. Hey, you see that hyphen, you can't ignore it, man. Yeah, that's not
right.
Peter.
It's exactly. I am a man of grammar. And Zabuz closing out the first goal here, taking it in for Steve. Good job, boys. It's going to be 1-0 here with 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah, nice transition there. Quick shot. Jabber tried to get back but couldn't get there. I think he was a little bit surprised at the quickness of Zabuz's shot there. So quick strike to put him up 1-0, and a lot of time to go, though, for sure, for Team Banhammer to come back.
Yep, always a good opportunity to take on the early aggression here. And once again, showing off your prowess in the first game definitely does a good job here to put a little bit on the back of the mind of your opponent here. It's going to be Zabuz coming in now, crossing this one over the orange zone, but no one home for that one. Peter back up over the wall, trying to challenge this one. Jabert going to beat that one out, and it's going to be Zabuz pushing this one off the wall into an interesting position. Danger zone here for the blue zone. Zabuz pushing this one back over the 50. Jabert, can he get back to it in time? It is off target. He has a little bit of time now. He pushes that one for a nice pinch back over into the center now. Peter, once again, a little bit late to the play on these. Hasn't been able to really set anything up with his teammate just yet. Seems to be behind the 50 almost exclusively when these happen.
Yeah, a little bit of a more loose play for both of these teams compared to that last series that we were watching. Not quite as tight-knit of offense as you usually see one guy hang back, as you saw there, and kind of watch to see what the other guy does and then follow up. So maybe a little bit of a slower play, but it's a strategy as well in 2-on-2 because you've got the room to slow it down. And if you think your guy can kind of do something up on offense, then maybe let him roll for a little bit. But we'll kind of see how that pans out as we move forward.
A nice setup here. Darkson open up the line. It's going to be Zabuz coming back up. Zubaz, maybe? I don't know. The chat has simple words on how I want to say it. Doesn't matter here. Almost to the 90, though. Closing that one in. Very shy gap. It was a nice play there from the blue defenders here. Peter now for the challenge. It's going to be Darkson coming in. Picking this one back up is going to be Jabbert going. Is he going to pick up the boost? No, he opts to go in for the early play. A good option here, but Zabu's going to quickly knock that one back over to the orange zone. Darkson now dropping this one over. Jabert going in, decides not to go for it. A bit of a fake out here. Blue possession, very close to the goal. Jabert making a good stop there, and it's going to be back over here to the corner. Peter coming in for the setup, and Darkson waiting back. Zabuz is back on defense, already on the rotate, knows that play, anticipates it very well. It's going to be Darkson dropping this one into the blue zone. A little too much for Jabert, though. He gets a little bit excited, gets into the goal a little too early on that. We'll be back now, 2 minutes remaining on the clock.
That was a good hit by Zabuz to slam him back into the back of that. Zabuz was really about to line that up, or Jabert was about to line that shot up there, and Zabuz just rammed right into his rear to make sure that he was not going to get that opportunity off. So that's why he was flying in the back there. That was a great play.
Oh, was it a bunch of defensive aggression? Is that what we were kind of looking at?
He was releasing some aggression.
Ooh, a little bit of a chest bump, nothing too big. Peter now taking this one back over to Zabuz. Jabert going to take advantage on that one, and Peter's going to be forcing this one back over to the corner. This is a dangerous play, though, getting that one into this position here. Darkson now may have a shot opportunity here to set something up. It's going to be, once again, back to the play. Zabuz back over now. A lot of ricochets off of the opponents, but not a whole lot of setups here on the blue zone right now.
No, we're seeing both teams kind of pull back when they maybe should be pushing up on offense. You saw both Team Banhammer members there just pull back into their own zone. I'm not sure if they were expecting a different outlet from blue, but I think they had a chance to at least get one guy forward. If you've got the ball down in enemy zone, you got to keep it there, and that was just a great move by Jabbert on that one to absolutely school the blue team. Peter tries to get back but can't get it, and actually knocking Peter as he flips the ball. A wonderful individual effort by Jabbert to make it 1-1.
A great play indeed here. It did take 5 shots on goal, but Darks and Jabbert putting their first one in, taking the equalizer. 1 minute remaining on the clock. The pressure is back on here for this game 1 in this best of 3. And Peter closing this, but it's going to be Darkson quickly pushing this one out of the orange zone and back over. Now he's got an open goal opportunity. His teammates in the line waiting patiently, but Darkson going to close it out himself, taking it over the line here. A very good play, a roll and go, 1-2.
Yeah, absolutely nothing they could do there. As soon as Zabuz missed that shot, Peter was all the way back in the other zone. There was absolutely no chance to 2-0. It was just a matter of which guy was going to get it in, and the patience there by Orange Team to just make sure that they got that goal. 2-1 with under a minute to play. All of a sudden, Team Banhammer might take this one. Wow,
a big changeup, but a very strong showing here from the Orange, especially in the second half. Zubu's now playing it up over the wall, trying to get that touch, doesn't get the connection he's looking for. It's going to be back over to Jabbert here for possession, coming back on the rotate now. It's going to be Peter trying to come in, see if he can do something. Gets a little bit of Spider-Man play, but not quite enough pressure on that. A good defensive stop there from Darkson, and it's going to be left out in the open now in front of the goal. And Zabu's taking advantage, bringing it to the equalizer. 30 seconds on the clock, and Zabu's making big plays here.
Wow. Darkson there was just wide open. He had to make a play. He needed to jump. He needed to do something on that ball, but just kind of waiting for it to come down, and Zabuz took full advantage with that shot. That was certainly a savable one there, but 2-2, maybe they can push back and get something going, as I'm sure he'll want to do something on that because, like I said, that was certainly savable. But a great shot to push forward by Zabuz to tie it.
Yep. Zabuz now taking this one up. Trying to get the angle. It's a very shy one here, but Peter's going to have an open goal. Can he get it? Oh, Jabert with the stop on the line, making it happen. Keeping this one in here. 10 seconds left on the clock. They have one more shot opportunity before they go to the overtime. Can they do it? It's going to be a quick stop and an interesting kiss right before they go into overtime. A very romantic side here to the EU scene, but hey, that's how they like to play. That's how they like to do it, boys. We are now in overtime here, jumping into for the first game. Already a very exciting matchup.
Yeah, I like that play from Orange there. As he was driving in with the ball, he saw the defender, and he wanted to try to bump the defender out of the way to give his teammate an opportunity at the goal, and also just to see if he could roll the ball in past him. So I actually like that. A little bit of a clever bump there from Team Banhammer. So a nice one. I appreciate it.
Oh, wow. That was very close to being a huge mistake, but once again, just shy of target. Playing this one back over now, it's going to be Darkson. Peter and Zabuz getting a little bit confused, high-fiving their way through that play. Seemed to work out for him, though. It's going to be now Peter taking advantage. Oh, missing the play. Jabert, almost a fake, but more of a miss than anything here. Darkson playing this one back out to the corner now. It's going to be Jabert, Draxon playing very close to each other. A little too much proximity here for a 2v2. Back over the line
but
now.
You can see there, Zabuz and Peter were also giving them a lot of room. Oh, and just a great shot by Jabert. As I was saying, Peter and Zabuz had pulled back real far on defense, and Peter tried to challenge up, but at that point, Team Banhammer was able to get their offense going. As soon as you let a team get set up and you kind of let that guy get possession of the ball, it's going to make it a lot difficult for you. You have to challenge on defense. You can't pull back that far. At least one guy has got to push up. So a great showing there to take that first game for Team Banhammer.
Well, the Banhammer has been dropped here. Hey, I'm Steve playing a strong game there, coming in a very close matchup there. Zabuz doing a good job there playing the striker position for him. Peter playing very solid as well. You know, very strong play from both players there, but Jabert and Darkson did a good job after the half, kind of realigning, picking up the pace, and also challenging the ball a little bit better. There were a lot of mistakes, especially towards like the last 30 seconds of the game and as well as overtime from both sides. So we're going to see how this one goes, but it's definitely been an interesting match and very even to say the least.
Yeah, probably your typical feeling out process as well for these two teams in game one. I'm expecting both teams to put together a little bit better performance, as you said. A lot of spread out play, a lot of defensive decisions, and they could definitely have some opportunities where they could push forward. And if they just have the aggression that they need to make these decisions and stay with it, I think whichever team can start to put on that pressure is going to be the team that starts to take over this series.
Well, we will see. We're jumping into game two. I know you've been here for almost forever, and it's only been game one. What an exciting match here. It seems to stop time altogether. Seriously, you look at the clock sometimes, and it's like, wow, there's still 3 minutes left in this game, but there's already 3 or 4 goals on the board, or you've been just watching a game of absolute stalemate. Either way, this has been some fantastic Rocket League this morning. EU is doing a great job bringing the hype.
Yeah, it's been a good time here on the EU side of things. I've been excited to be here. Both teams look like they're ready to go. We're getting off on the face-off here. Darkson and Peter are going for it, and we'll see who can win it. Darkson does push out, gets it down into the blue zone as we get an early aggression push here for Orange. So see if they can get something going as Darkson tries to put it down in the front. But Jabber completely pulls back as he sees Peter coming in and completely goes all the way back to his zone to kind of concede the ball there.
It's a good challenge here in the box. Back down now. It's going to be Jabert playing back on the line, waiting patiently. Darkson now coming back, doing a little bit of train play, following each other, seeing how this one's going to go, taking advantage of the follow-up opportunities, and it's going to be a play up the line, taking this one up now. Orange squad, Banhammer, trying to see if they can do something. It's going to be Zabuz taking possession. Darkson needs to get back. He's going to be close. It's on parallel. Can he get to it in time? He does get the stop. It's very shy of goal, but very close opportunity here for Team Steve to make something big happen now, and back over. Once again, another shot in front of the goal. Can they get this one? It's going to be Darkson coming up now. He needs to challenge this pretty quickly because Zabuz is going to come up. He does get his advantage on that one. We're going to have blue advantage once again. It's going to be Jabert now back over the 50, taking this one up to the line and getting something for a setup here, but a little bit weak on that touch. A second opportunity, though. Zabuz, can he bump the defender? He gets it, and Darkson closing out, getting the good assist play there. 1 minute into this game here, 1-0 here for Team Banhammer.
Yeah, the defensive lapse by Peter, it was absolutely crucial that he made that attempt off, and he just missed it. That gave both Orange an opportunity to be right there in the defender's face. So Peter with the miss hit made that one, but a great play to capitalize by Orange.
Yep, they've definitely done a much better job reading this game. And Jabert pushing that one out against Zabuz, a very good challenge here right off of the kickoff. And we're back into it. Peter now dropping down. Zabuz, can you get it? It's going to be double defender, says no thank you. Hand in the face. Big disgrace, taking that one back over to the blue zone. Jabert dropping this one over the line, but it's going to be Zabuz quickly pushing off that very short angle. Darkson rolling that one up, trying to keep the pressure on a little bit more in front of the goal, and it's almost there. Peter rolling that one out, picking it up by the hair, and going to be pulling that one out of the goal, kicking and screaming. Once again here, Darkson taking it to the corner. Zabuz dropping that one back into the center now. It's going to be a quick play, 1 and 2. Waiting here. Who's going to take advantage? It's going to be Darkson now playing this one back over to the orange zone. A good chance in front of the goal. Getting it up to the box, but quickly thwarted here. It's going to be Zabuz pushing this one back out, taking it up off the wall, and getting the change ball here over to the other side of the field. Peter now picking this one back up. They're doing a good job changing the ball and keeping it fresh here especially when they're moving over to the orange zone. We've seen a lot more direct play here from the orange squad. Banhammer, they're doing a good job definitely, but Zabuz and Peter doing a good job flipping it over to the other side when they're not comfortable. Oh, yeah. And a stop in connection here. Darkson taking up the second touch here. A very close one for the defender here. 2-0.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see that one. The quick strike for Team Banhammer, but they were really having the lesser of the play over that last 30 seconds or so. So a 2-0 is kind of surprising because what I'm seeing from Peter and Zabuz is actually pretty good. They're working well together and they're getting the pressure they need. But sometimes I guess it just doesn't matter because you never know what can happen. One mistake can lead to a goal, as we saw there.
That's right. And once again, here we go. Peter taking this one up off the walls. No one's home for this one. Zabuz needs to show up, and it's off target. Unfortunately, not able to close in on that empty goal opportunity. Peter now setting something back up. It's in the air, though. Jabert's going to have a good chance for stopping this one. Neither player touching this one. The mayor of Whip City is a very tough election. Not sure who's going to be able to take that one. It's going to be Peter now back to the corner. Darkson taking it. Challenged by Peter, but not enough there. Darkson going to take advantage here. Picking this up to the center now. Jabert playing back, waiting for the follow-up play. Going to be Zabuz taking it to close corner. The bottom 90 has been a very contended spot here, and Zabuz has done a great job pushing this one back out. They may need to change the corner there because they've been doing a good job there on the left side defending, and the right side might be a little bit more of an opportunity for the orange players here, but we will see here now. Peter trying to get the play, trying to play that 1v1, but Jabert going to take advantage on this one. It's a touch off of the ceiling, not intentional. Going to be Jabert back down now. Giving this one over. Can Peter get it? He does get the stop, and it's going to be a quick play here for the rotates on the blue side, and we're going to be getting into position now for an orange offense. It's going to be back up now. Peter pushing this one back out to the corner. Mid 52 seconds on the clock. We are at a bit of a stalemate, but it is a very, very strong game so far from both sides.
Yeah, it seems that both teams have elected to play a little bit more of a ground game. As you see, both are trying to slow it down a little bit. Some of those more one-on-one type of plays that you see sometimes, as we're not seeing a whole lot of aerial stuff as teams both have taken to the ground. And a great little 1-2 play by Darkson and Jabber as they move upfield. Blue could not get back in time. And you saw they just elected to just keep it right there rolling as they go back and forth. And that was just a great team effort.
Yep, a great play there. Parallel passing cut over from a nice post and a good finish there, 3-0. And we are looking at the tournament life of Hey, I'm Steve on the line here as we only have a minute 30 seconds left to make 3 goals to take it to overtime. Can they do it? Do you have hopes? Do they have dreams here? Go ahead and give some shout outs for Steve if you think that they can hold on here or if the Banhammer is going to crush them under the weight of all of this pressure. We'll see in just a second, folks. It's going to be Zabuz now taking that one back over, but it's not enough. There's going to be Darkson coming up on the corner. Can they stop this one? Peter with a stop on the side of the car, but it's going to put this into position here for the orange squad. Once again, it's going to be Peter now trying to get advantage on this one. Pulling it over to the line. Jabert now taking the advantage. Takes the play. Open goal. Can he touch it? Can he make it? He does. It's no questions asked there. 1 minute on the clock. 4-0. And a very, very strong Banhammer team coming into this second game.
Yeah, Jabert there. Just an absolutely great shot to beat both defenders, really, because one guy came off the wall and he beat him, and then the flip was just perfect to get it over that last guy. Clearly, these guys have played one-on-ones, that solo stuff, because that really works in 2v2 when you can take advantage of the open opportunities. And I think Orange is showing that they have some great one-on-one skills, and that's sort of the difference in this one.
Definitely, and there's already more pressure back on the blue zone. Certainly a position that Peter and Zabuz do not want to be in. They've come here to win. They want that sweet, sweet Skrilla, and they may not get it here as Jabert once again with an epic save in front of the goal. He's going to be pushing this one back out to the line. 35 seconds remaining on the clock. Getting in position once again. The orange squad building up the pressure, getting something over to the orange zone. Is going to be back over for Peter. Zabuz coming in, not getting the touch. 30 seconds on the clock. It does look like this is going to be a game here for Team Banhammer. They've been playing so well. They did such a good job here, coming in 8 shots on goal so far. They want a 9th. Here it goes. Another shot opportunity. Darkson closing out here. 19 seconds on the clock. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the hat trick here for Darkson.
Yeah, I think with only 19 seconds to go, that seals the deal. Puts the icing on top of that one, the cherry on top. just a great display by Banhammer. I'm really surprised because Hey I'm Steve has played some good games and really done some nice things, but I think in the end the pressure from Team Banhammer was just too much for them, as they're going to go down on this one.
Yep, and it's going to be a wrap-up here in just a second, folks. Congratulations to Team Banhammer. They will be advancing here in the tournament. A phenomenal play there from both teammates. Jarkson and Jabert did a great job here. Hey, I am Steve. Unfortunately, going home empty-handed here to Steve. He's going to be very upset. I'm not sure who Steve is, but I do sympathize. A great showing here. They did a good job here in the tournament, making it this far so far. Peter and Zabuz, congratulations, keeping this ball up. I want to keep talking about things. Maybe we talk about our feelings while they keep the ball up. I don't know. It's, either way, wow. How long have they done this right now? Are we on 20 seconds?
I wouldn't give them that much, but we've all been there. It doesn't matter what the score is, right? You want to keep that ball up for as long as you can. It's almost like an individual game at that point. But great showing by Banhammer to take that one. As Peter said, that was not their game. As you saw, 5-0 just kind of got away from them at the end there. And okay, showing it the first couple minutes, but something kind of broke down. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but you saw that eventually they just weren't getting anything going on the offensive side of things, and the individual plays by Jebber and Darkson at times were just too much for them.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Jabber Darkson. You guys are moving on in the tournament. And once again, folks, thank you all for joining us for our very first 2v2 EUPRL tournament. We are excited to have you just as much as these games have been very exciting indeed. Want to go ahead and stop and thank all the folks who make these tournaments possible. We talked a little bit about Brand X and Into the AM a little bit earlier. They have been some fantastic sponsors. Also want to stop and thank Tracker Network. PRL works closely together with Tracker Network on a load of different projects, including the PRL Stat Checker bot on our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, head over to the Pro Rivalry League Discord and check that one out. We've got a great community there. A lot of great things, a lot of great memes, a lot of good Chimblade stuff, all the good stuff you'd expect out of PRL. And we'll be showing the detailed stats of all the players on our streams using the Tracker Network systems moving on in the future. Also want to give a shout out to Rocket League Replays. Rocket League Replays, you may have seen them a couple places here before. He's a pretty cool guy. He does some great things for the community. And it is a great opportunity for us to talk about the heat maps that we will have here in our next tournament, hopefully for you guys. We're working on making those work and rock for you. Rocket League Replays makes those possible, and those guys are absolutely fantastic. Give Dan a huge amount of love there. If you head over to Twitter, you can actually find Rocket League Replays out there, and he is very active. He's a wonderful guy, and he makes all these great things happen. He also has a Patreon of his own. So if you're over a Patreon giving PRL some love, don't forget to head on over to Dan's as well. And we'll go ahead and, folks, we're going to go over to a quick, short, brief, wonderful musical break, and we'll be back in just a second with more 2v2 action with me, Mr. Sam. Don't go anywhere.
in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
And folks, we are getting ready for our next 2v2 matchup for this fantastic Saturday evening EU tournament brought to you by PRL. I am Unthink here with Mr. Samael, and we are ready to go here in just a little bit. We're waiting on the teams and getting the lobby set up for you. We will have Team Banhammer, who you guys just got to watch win over Hey, I'm Steve last game. They'll be matched up against some very crowd favorites, I guess you'd call them, the Italian Beans. Will be joining us here with a couple special players that you guys know very well. So looking forward to that in just a second. While we are waiting for the game to get underway, it looks like we are jumping into the server. Want to go ahead and remind you guys to head over to store.prorl.com. Use special code RIVAL and get yourself 10% off on a wonderful shirt or maybe one of those sweet body pillows. I'm not sure if we actually have those or not, but I keep hearing about them. They're wonderful things. And give some love over to the PRL guys who are working so hard to make this one happen. The graphics guys, the broadcasters, they all do such a good job to make our casting job so very simple, other than yelling and screaming at wonderful rocket cars. So look, thank those guys and give them some love there. Also want to stop and remind you guys that we are back every Monday evening here for the North American 2v2 tournaments. If you're here watching the EU and you're saying, oh man, I don't want to play with that ping, but I still want to have a great time with the PRL guys. They seem pretty cool. They've got chest hair. They're tall. You know, maybe head it over to our Monday night tournament. We've got a fantastic series of games for you there and an equally set of wonderful, wonderful talent. You'll see some big boys coming out there. We've definitely had some wonderful faces show up for these. And it's been a great time indeed. So we're looking forward to hosting these European tournaments more on Saturday, and then we will be hosting the North American on Monday. Looks like we will be getting into this one in just a second. Some of the players have already taken it to the server. We do have the guys here from Team Banhammer jumping in here, and it looks like if we can show those names here, we do have Mr. Cuxer97, fresh back from his North American LAN experience, and Scrubkilla, fresh back from his first day of school, and we are ready to get going in just a second, folks. Gonna go ahead and jump in here. Mr. Sam, I'm looking forward to watching these guys play.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely fantastic to see this matchup here. Cuxer and Scrubkilla together. I don't know what these guys are going to do at this point, because I would expect this is going to be an extremely tough game for the opposition. Team Banhammer, they've played well, and they've obviously made it far in the tournament. But this Italian Beans team is certainly a matchup to watch out for. So, yeah, personally, this is just going to be a wonderful, wonderful game. I'm sure they're going to show us some stuff, some highlight reel stuff. Get ready to clip that as we get going, guys. We are moving forward, and we are getting this one underway.
Here we go. Now it's going to be a very tough matchup for Team Banhammer coming up against an RLCS grand finalist. He does have that flare on. He's oh so pretty. Cuxer97 coming in here. Scrubkilla, one of the best 1v1 players in all of Europe, coming in here, and he's going to do some very big things, possibly the world. He's definitely got the potential here. It's going to be Scrubkilla coming in. Cuxer 1 and 2. Orange squad taking the first one fairly easily. The Italian Beans shaking it up.
Yeah, once Darkson was left alone there, it was just at the mercy of Cuxer and Scrub, and Cuxer gets a nice hit over Darkson, and right there to put it in is Scrubkilla. Like you said, that 1v1 skill is going to play huge in this matchup here. Quick 1-0 lead for Scrubkilla and Cuxer.
Well, they definitely do a good job coordinating and communicating in front of that blue goal. And here's another one. Scrubkilla doesn't need any help here. 6 seconds into the kickoff. Look at this play. Takes it off the ball. He's going to pick it up all on his own. What a amazing player here coming in here. It's going to be 2-0, 30 seconds into the game. Sam, we've got quite the match on our hands.
Yeah, really. Jabbert and Darkson are really going to have a tall front of them. Cuxer and Scrubkilla are just so good at those individual plays. As you saw, Jabbert did not push up like he needed to. If he didn't get that pressure on Scrub, as soon as you let Scrub take an uncontested shot just feet from the net, that's going to be really bad news for you. And we're seeing that here as Scrub is just absolutely relentless. This guy, maybe a little bit of pent up not going to the RLCS frustration out of Scrub, as he is just a machine.
Wow. What a shot on goal. A phenomenal performance here. Once again, a ton of pressure here coming in from Cuxer. Scrub coming down now. It's going to be Scrub set up. Easy play, dropping that one in over Jabbert. This is going to be a very tough matchup here as we're watching a very tough game here for Darkson and Jabbert here on defense.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I am going into the player cam to see what these guys do. Scrubkilla off the wall with a fantastic pass to Cuxer, and he just slams it home. 3-0 with just 1 minute off the clock.
Well, if there is someone who's looking to take home that sweet first prize money ever for the PRL EU tournament scene, it is going to be Scrubkilla and Cuxer looking to take on that €100 prize. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, Scrub Killer, Cuxer here working great together. I don't know how often these guys really play or, if they've done a lot of 2v, but they're just really working well as Cuxer there puts another stamp on it 4-0 with plenty of time left for them to just continue to add it on. You saw him take the flip and read his own bounce as Jabbert just can't get back on that one.
4-0 here. Minute 30 seconds on the clock. Already a very strong game here. Scrub has 5 shots on goal already, and he is not stopping anytime soon. Darks and Jabbert working this one back over to the orange zone. They've got a chance for the play. It's going to be Cuxer quickly pushing this one out on defense. Coming back in, second touch, gets his own give and go. Scrub Killer lining up, doesn't even wait. Closing in here, an absolutely fantastic game so far.
Oh my God! Look at that pass. Darkson tries to get up, but he just can't. And Scrub Killer in perfect position to redirect it. These guys are putting on a clinic. Anybody here, save this replay, save your clips. This is Rocket League. Y'all can learn from this right here. This is just absolutely fantastic.
Well, here we go, 5-0 game, and we're going to go ahead and start packing our bags and preparing for a trip below the equator, maybe just below the U.S. border. We'll see how this one goes. Jabbert needs to make something happen here. Darkson coming up. It's going to be 2-on-1. Cuxer now playing this one back over. It's going to be Scrub playing this one out. Scrub, a phenomenal player. Seriously, disappointment, the rules here for RLCS don't allow him to come in there just yet, but man, he is a talent to be reckoned with. Absolutely phenomenal. Here he comes in once again, rolling in another play here, 6-0. This is becoming quite a difficult experience here for Jabbert and Darkson.
Yeah, Jabbert and Darkson, both guys under the ball, but neither guy really goes up. And Cuxer with that little last-minute hit. Scrub reads it, sees that Cuxer's going to get there. Scrub goes from kind of being back to right there on the front line. That's how quickly these guys can put it in the back of the net. And you're exactly right about Scrub. Obviously, one of the best players in the world. I'd like to hope that he is just going to be even more hungry from not having that visit to the RLCS. This guy, when he finally gets a chance to get in there, he is going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. And we have Scrub now taking it out from the corner. It's going to be Jabbert going back on defense. It's Darkson trying to catch up to Scrub. Can he get this one? It's going to be Scrub taking this to the corner, lining up. Cuxer waiting patiently outside the box. He's going to wait for this one. He knows Scrub can set him up off the wall for the give and go. And it's going to be a play once again off. It's going to be Cuxer for a stop. Quickly dropping this one. Scrub Killer putting it in front of the goal. Rolling back now. A shot on goal, but nothing to show for it just yet. But he has plenty under his belt so far. So no questions asked there. Cuxer now taking this one up. Darkson with a stop, but not enough there. He gets one touch, but not the second one. And we are at the 7-0 here, boys.
Oh, watch Scrub as he just abuses Jabbert down low. Gets him right out of the goal. Leaves Cuxer open. And Darkson tries to get in position, but Scrub just making sure that there was no way Jabbert was going to make that save.
Well, if you're going to go out, at least on the first game here in this best-of-3 series, there is no better way than Scrub Killer Cuxer walking a train into your house. 8-0, 2 minutes left on the clock. We're not going to have a lot to talk about at a certain point. We may just have to talk about my feelings or maybe, how therapy's going or, things like that.
I think at this point, when you see Rocket League like this, sometimes you just got to shut up because that was just these guys 8-0, still got almost half the game left, just absolutely dominating.
Wow, and here we go. Scrub Killer taking a 2-on-1 here on the defenders. Now getting back on the rotate. It's going to be Cuxer coming up. Beaten by Jabbert coming back in for the play on the orange zone. A rare occurrence so far. We haven't seen a lot of pressure over there. Scrub Killer taking this one back over to the blue very quickly, forcing the reverse and back in. And that angle! Does he even know how angles work? What is he doing? 9-0. Look at this.
Oh, I assure you, Scrub Killer knows perfectly well how angles work. I think that is the big difference between the pros and some of the lower levels is once they get open, I don't care what the angle is. If you're not there to defend it, they're going to put it on net. And that is just really the difference that you see in the play from the high level guys is they are so consistent on both sides of the field that, like I said, as soon as you give them any sort of opportunity, they're going to make you pay for it.
Wow, what a shot on the 90. Almost getting that one. Scrub Killer going to come back in there. There's going to be Jabbert for the epic stop. Every one of these is going to be epic at this point because Scrub Killer is putting on a clinic in front of the blue goal right now. 1:30 seconds on the clock. 9-0. Will they hit the double digits? It's looking very close now. Cuxer trying to get that one, but it's going to be quickly thrown away by the blue defense. Jabbert now back over the line. Scrub Killer getting back here. It's going to be close. Playing it off the wall. Going to go ahead and get this one advantage now. Taking the boost in over Darkson. Darkson get the quick stop, though, to Cuxer. Cuxer back out to the line. A good pass, a give and go here from Cuxer and to Scrub trying to play this one out up over the corner now. He has a chance for the setup to the center. Scrub Killer waiting outside the box. He's going to get this one. Darkson getting the advantage, both of a whiff. And it's going to be Jabbert now playing this one back over with 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, Jabbert finally getting down in the other zone. Obviously, at this point, 9-0. It doesn't really matter. But we do have more games to play. So if they can get any sort of confidence here in this last 50 seconds, that's what I would be trying to do if I were them. I'd be watching the play and trying to read and see what these guys are doing. And sometimes against these pro teams, you maybe just got to play to try and get that second read on the play. You maybe can't even challenge the initial shot. That's how good these guys are. Darkson tries to get the follow-up on that one, but just can't. Scrubkiller making it 10-0. I don't know if we have a mercy rule here. It looks like we don't, but 10-0. This is just absurd.
Well, if you thought that Class 6 destroyed our stats on Monday, I can't tell you what Scrubkilla is doing to them right now. 10-0. This is an unprecedented, absolute knockout here. Scrubkilla coming in, beating out Darkson, playing one of the most patient games in front of the goal I think we've seen. And it may just be, he's just a very skilled player. He understands how to play those very, very tight situations, but he's doing a very good job now waiting patiently and picking up those small plays.
Yeah, we always see the calculated hit, but no, that's exactly what they do. They don't rush in. They know exactly their time to push forward and take their opportunity. They're positioning themselves in a way that just allows them to get just the most optimal hit on things. There's so many different ways that you can play Rocket League and so many different hits that you can get. And those absolute small, minor details just make up such a massive difference as far as the gameplay goes. And we're seeing that here from Scrubkiller and Cuxer as they just show that the reads that they have, the experience that they have, it can't be matched.
Will they get an opportunity here in front of the goal? Still another more. Nope, not enough there. It's going to be Team Italian Beans taking the first one here in this best of 3 series. Banhammer, who we saw so strong there against Hey, I'm Steve, coming into this one, it's a bit of a difficult matchup for him.
Yeah, I think a bit of a difficult matchup is certainly true. Scrubkiller with 7 goals, just an absolute onslaught on the offensive side. 11 shots. I mean, he to be almost actually getting every one of his shots in. I mean, that shooting percentage, 7 out of 11, that's just absolutely fantastic. These guys just absolutely put on a show. And Jabbert and Darkson, I don't know what they can do in this second game, but they're going to have to change their strategy. They're going to have to do something if they're going to want to have any chance of pushing forward.
Just the overall mechanical ability of Scrub and Cuxer alone is a very, very difficult to overcome. And when they work as a team and they have good chemistry, good communication, 18 shots on goal is not an accident. And Jabbert and Darkson definitely have their work put out for them here in this game as they jump into this second one. This is their tournament life on the line right now, and Scrubkiller Cuxer looking to take the grand prize today.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that we get this intimidating Marky Duda anytime we see the scoreboard with Scrubkiller. I mean, you got the 7 goals staring at you. You got Marky Duda just giving you that look. What are you going to do? I feel bad for Blue right now. I really do.
I know for a fact that look gets all the ladies. For a fact.
And some of the guys. I don't know.
Maybe, why not? The Rocket League community is very open to everything. So lots of love, certainly. And I got to tell you, man, they are playing fantastic. Scrubkilla, Cuxer coming into this one very hot. We'll see if Jabbert and Darkson can get a shot on goal, can get an opportunity right now. But the pressure that was put on by Cuxer and Scrubkilla last game, it was absolutely unstoppable at a certain point.
Yeah, just a fun time watching these guys work together, watching and seeing the things that they do. It's hard sometimes to maybe relate their play to your own. So many good things that just are so mechanically skilled and sound that it's hard for maybe the lower level player to even relate that to their own game. But we can see that this high level of Rocket League play is almost just a whole nother a league. It really is. And Cuxer and Scrubkiller are showing why they are just 2 of the top players in the world. Cuxer there again. I mean, I hate to not sound excited, but these guys are just they do this as if it's effortless.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I got to tell you, from the man who won Best Hair at RLCS, Cuxer comes in and does such a good job waiting patiently, making big things happen. He's definitely a force to watch out for. And Scrubkilla set him up so nicely for that one. It was effortless.
Best Hair even over Rocket. Jesus, I am surprised.
Oh, you know what? NA Hair versus EU Hair, man. It's close.
That's just as big of a battle. I'm not sure who wins that one.
I don't know. That is an interesting matchup. I would like to watch that. I would love to see the Battle of the Hair because it's beautiful. All right, coming back over into the center now. It's going to be Scrubkilla picking up possession on this one. Back out to the far corner. Going in. He doesn't actually want to stop. He's going to go ahead and take another shot opportunity on goal. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3 bounces. Does he get... Oh, no, and pushed out Darkson with a good save there. An 80% highlight, but not enough there. Cuxer going to go ahead and pick up on that one quickly 2-0 here, 1 minute into the game.
Darkson with the clutch save to keep it away from Scrub. Jabbert, I think, needed to follow up. He didn't get the hit that he wanted for sure on that one. Darkson tries to get that second save, but he just can't get it. But a good job so far. I mean, we saw even more scores in the first minute of that last game. So not quite as bad for these guys. If they can just maybe get a goal, they might have a chance.
Certainly a chance here. It's going to be Darkson. Back over. Cuxer losing the battle on that one and giving Jabbert a play here over into the orange zone. Rare opportunity. They can take advantage of this one. Getting a little bit slow in front of the goal. Oh, Darkson! Mere pixels away and pushed away by Cuxer. He's going to take this one up the line now and a shot on goal. A little bit shy of the box. And it's going to push this one back out over to the blue corner. Up now. Jabbert taking this one back over to the wall. It's going to be quickly stopped. Cuxer getting advantage on that one. Pushes this one back of 1-2. 3 touches here off the wall. It's going to be Scrub Killer. Can he get that angle? It doesn't quite get that one, but it's going to be Jabbert pushing this one back out for the clear. 2-0. A much shorter margin than we saw from the first game. And Darks and Jabbert kind of picking up the pace and working up against Cuxer and Scrub Killer. Can they do something? There's certainly an opportunity for them to come back into this.
Their spacing is good and they're working well together to where you can see that if one guy moves forward, they're moving up as well. They know that against this pro level team, you can't necessarily do some of those maybe defensive plays that you can get away with against some of the lower level teams. You've got to try to match their intensity, match their pace, and try to also work your own teamwork in it. Try to disrupt what they're doing, inject yourself into the play, make things happen, basically.
Yep, Scrub Killer now with a shot. Almost there, connecting close to the 90. There's going to be Jabbert coming up for the stop on that one. Didn't get any touch on it, but very close, and good job cutting off the angle there. Going to be back over to the center and across all the way over here for Cuxer to pick it up. What a beautiful pass. Scrub Killer back in, taking this one back over the 50 now. It's going to be up for Jabbert coming in, trying to see if he gets something. He's going to pull back on the boost play. He's going to try to get this one off the wall. He does get that. Darkson now taking possession. It's going to be Cuxer back over on the orange zone here, getting the quick stop. A nice flick over to the corner and picking that one back up. Scrub Killer out of position. It's going to be Darkson taking him out. 2v1. Jabbert, can he get past him? Scrub Killer quick to deny. Darkson back up now, up in the air. Jabbert going back here, needs a little bit more boost for this one. It's going to be back over to the orange advantage. Italian Beans now coming back over into the blue zone. A drop over to the box. A short spot, and it's going to be Cuxer underneath the crossbar, taking this one 3-0 and getting his hat trick today.
Yeah, Cuxer with a great hit with the initial shot. Jabbert does get the hit, but not what he needs to put it right back out center. Obviously, when you get those shots, you got to direct them into the corner. If you're going to put them out into the center, that's a high traffic area. That's the area that you don't want those shots coming from. Obviously, high percentage shots. So a great save by Jabbert, but not enough to keep these guys off the board.
Well, here we go. 1:54 seconds on the clock. Scrub Killer taking a soft approach to this one. Cuxer with another one. And another one. Jabbert, Darkson. Is anybody even touching the ball at this point? What is happening? Darkson getting that one out, finally clearing the ball there. About 10 seconds of interesting play as everyone kind of slaps the ball handily. And it's back up into the box now. Going in for that one, a give and go to himself. Scrub Killer taking that one in there. The defender locking it in with the final touch. It's going to be a 4-0 here, minute 30, but it's certainly not the 11-0 beating that we just saw in the previous game.
No, but still some of the same mistakes that we saw in that first game. No challenge there and just letting Scrub get that hit off. They were out of position once they didn't make the challenge. So if you're not going to be in a position to make an extremely strong save, you may as well try to put yourself out there for the contest, especially against teams that are this good. You just can't let them get these shots off. Cuxer with a great hit to spin around as they work together. Scrub and Cuxer, the aerial twists and spins are so key as they position themselves perfectly to get these hits off. Scrub Killer back in his own end as Darkson tries to challenge. He does get it down in deep, but a great pass out to Scrub as they transition perfectly again out. Jabbert makes a quick save to the corner, but Cuxer does put it on net. Now they're playing back a little bit. They know they got a minute to go. 4-0 on this one. It's just been a dominant performance between the two games. No goals scored for Team Banhammer, as we're just seeing Italian Beans just absolutely show us what Rocket League is all about.
Yep, we're on 13 shots on goal so far from Cuxer Scrub, and it is certainly quite the performance to watch here. Darkson Jabbert playing probably one of the hardest games they've had to play in this tournament by far, doing as much as they can to hold on to the pressure right now. They've done a good job. They have 5 saves so far, and it's been a very effective effort holding on versus the first game, but still, they're playing against 2 of the best players in the world, and it is a very difficult hill to climb. Jabbert now to the corner. Darkson lining up, trying to get something parallel to his teammate, but it's going to be Scrub Killer playing over both defenders. It's going to be Cuxer locking in with the tic-tac-toe play, bring it up to a 5-0.
Yeah, Scrub Killer recognized immediately as soon as there was that separation off Jabbert from ball. Scrub Killer knew he had an opportunity, and Cuxer a great job to get past Darkson. Even though Darkson was right there in his face, he's able to get past him and slam that one home. You see the reads for Scrub Killer and Cuxer. They're so quick on that to where as soon as you lose possession of the ball, they're going to recognize that and they're going to challenge you. Oh, yep, a nice attempt here.
There it is.
Too late, obviously, but they do get the goal. They can say they scored on a breakaway against Scrub Killer and Cuxa. It was a nice play. Let's be honest, that was a great move by them to get that 2-0 opportunity. But obviously going to be too little. But a great job by Team Banhammer actually in the second game to make it a lot more close than that first one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to be it for this matchup here. Taking it 2-0, it's going to be the Italian Beans over Team Banhammer. If you were joining us looking for the Dota 2 Invitational and found something better, congratulations, and welcome to our 2v2 PRL tournament. Cuxer Scrub Killer doing a phenomenal job that game. Not a whole lot to say, but definitely a very strong showing here. 15 shots on goal. Darks and Jabbert, congratulations, guys, moving it this far into the tournament. Played very well. We got to see them up against Hey, I'm Steve, doing a great job there. And it looks like there's time to be going home. Unfortunately, matching up against the best players in the world is a little bit more difficult than you would imagine.
Well, I think everybody would understand that as soon as they start seeing these guys, they might have to go change their shorts a little bit. I like that they kind of switched it up on the scoreboard, at least where Cuxer got the goals that time. We saw Scrub was kind of the main man in that first game, and that does show the versatility of these players where they don't necessarily have to stay in one role. They can definitely play different roles. They're used to different things out there on the pitch, and that experience is really one of the key factors, I think. The reads that they get from their experience are superior. They're really top level as far as seeing the game. They just can absolutely see the game on a whole nother level compared to your average competitor.
Absolutely agreed. And folks, that is going to wrap up this series here, taking it 2-0. The Italian Beans will move on, and we will be back with a couple new voices, a couple favorites that you guys may know and love in just a sec. I have been Unthink. Joining with me has been Sam, and we will be back with just a bit after some music. Don't go anywhere. This has been the EU 2v2 PRL tournament here this Saturday evening.
And €100 is $111.
He did it. He did it.
US dollars.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, we are back. My name is Tim Blade, and alongside me is the second British caster of tonight, and the last one as well, the superb Simone. How are you doing tonight, Simone?
I'm doing good. Excited to finally cast in the Rocket League for PRL.
Yeah, it's been too long. Exactly. But regardless, we have Mistake up against, what is their name? Up against LFT Leicester. Premier League hype. We can talk all about that after the game, but right now we're going to hop right into this one. This is the second semifinals of today. The first one was won again by Cooks and Scrub Killa, so we'll see who's going to be facing them in the finals. But right now, top into this one, Rex for that ball, puts one up high, up against Rich Kid. Rich Kid will knock that one out to the right side. Mistake there as well, waiting for the pass, puts one middle, might be even going in. That's a mistake coming out from Mistake coming out from the opposition, and Mistake putting the first goal on net.
Yeah, Mistake with really nice wall shot there, gets it on the bounce, make sure he gets the perfect angle into the top right corner. Mongo Man maybe a bit too far out of his goal there, should have been a bit more patient, holding back on the line to get the save. Nonetheless, great shot of Mistake and a quick start here for whatever.
Yeah, definitely Mistake now up against Mango. Did I DC?
Did you DC?
Anyway, I didn't DC. I'm back. Never mind. Mistake now. Knocks on the left side. Gonna pick up a full tank of boost. No, he goes for the ball instead. Right side. Playing it on that Octane. Gonna beat Rich Kid as well. One man left to beat on the defense. If he can get the dribble pass, pops one up high right corner.
What a save.
Mongo Man, though, there for the save.
Yeah, great save there from Mongo Man on back on the rotation. Mistake with a very nice touch here. They've Taurus Rex.
Wow.
And that is the goal. Great pass for Mistake. Gets up high and beats, I believe both players went for it from Mycon or Leicester. Yeah, they both did. Mistake gets up first and Taurus Rex there for the pass. Great communication and teamwork from whatever again. Yeah,
definitely. These guys definitely looking like strong competitors. I think we might see a closer finals than we saw semifinals if they do come up against the Cooks Scrub house right now. Mongo and a man up, puts to the left side. Gonna pick up that ball as well in the midfield. Looking for the dribble plays. Gets one nice pop-up Rexo with the backflip Octane for the save. Right side again, Mac for Mongo Man. Mongo Man putting one center and the double touch in the air. Might even get to across. No, Mistake is there for the save. What a play, but it's back on the offense now for Rich Kid. Rich Kid puts one back center. Taurus Rex is back on that one. Mongo there as well. Mistake now knocking one to his teammate Taurus for the one touch off the backboard to his teammate. Rich Kid though gonna get beaten out on that one by Mistake. Mistake puts the third one on net. The save comes out from Mongo Man though.
Yeah, great counters there from whatever. Taurus Rex and Mistake working really in sync. They're getting some nice 1-2 passes. I think it was 3 passes in a row. But again, Leicester back on the attack with Mycon Rich Kid going for a bit of a solo play there, unable to do anything. It seems that Taurus Rex and Mistake, having said that, is a goal for Mongo Man. I was about to say, whatever seemed a bit more in control of the game, in control of possession. But here, a Rich Kid just gets right in front of Mistake, who actually just ends up demoing Rich Kid, coming out position, and Mongo Man gets right in front of Taurus Rex again. 2 really quick 50-50 wins for Leicester in a row. Cook gives them the goal.
Definitely the aerial contest was so strong coming out there from LFT. Right side now for Rex. Rex can get beat up by Rich. Rich puts one right from his own net. Risky play, but Mongo there to help his teammate out in the back. Taurus now puts one up right. Gonna be a bit too high. Maybe the rebound shot not gonna happen. Can't get that Cooks here. And I think Pluto even did it in the RLCS kind of play there. Back to the middle now for Rich Kid. Rich Kid gets beat up by Rex. Rex back on the ball. Looking to get someone past Mongo. No not gonna happen though. No boost exactly.
Taurus Rex ending up no boost, and then just attack has been faulted. Now back on the attack for Leicester, but no do anything. They're not really creating many passing plays as much as whatever seems to be passing really nicely to each other and always having a direction with their play. Leicester seem happy just to punt it back down the other end. Having said that, Bisnake here from whatever, and that's an open goal for Leicester to capitalize on.
Yeah, definitely talking about them just punting it back right here, and is out the ceiling. A bit of a bad touch coming out from a Mistake there. A Mistake. I'm so good at puns, dude. Someone give me a job. Rich Kid though gonna capitalize on that one. Up at 2-2, tied right where we started. Even game. Let's see who can take it. 2 minutes 45 seconds left to play now. Rex up against Rich Kid. Rich Kid winning out that 50-50 Mistake there as well for the drill plays on the right side. That's a good contest though coming out from Mongo. Left side now back from the opposition to the corner. Gonna get beaten out though by Rich Kid. Rich Kid knocking one to the middle. Mongo Man needs to get the clear off. Good intercept on that one. A Mistake was there for the shot on net, but he's not gonna find it though. Rich Kid now back on it off the wall. Puts one center. Is his team there? Not quite. Rex and Mistake both go for that one. Bit of miscommunication coming out from them now off the ceiling. From the orange side, Mistake gonna pop one up there as well. Gets a double touch. May have just passed it to the opposition. Mongo Man takes care of that shot. Gonna be a little bit too high though. Rex comes out with the deflect on the right side, but so far we're all tied up and no team really doing anything to get rid of this tie.
Yeah, it seems Leicester even is happy to play it straight back down the other end. Having said that, another chance for Leicester on the counter again. Can they get another counter goal? They can indeed. Wow. Leicester, LFT Leicester, just playing so well on the counter right now. They aren't really being very creative, I would say, and getting some nice pass plays, but they're just capitalizing on all the little mistakes, whatever they're doing. Whatever, it seems to be pushing up 2 at a time quite frequently, which is leaving them very open on the defense, on the counter.
Yeah, definitely. They're just staying back, making sure that they notice every single gap coming out from the blue side, and they're able to capitalize almost every single time. That's why they got that counter attack started, and now they're in a lead 3-2. 2 minutes left to play. Mistake and Rex do have enough time to secure that 3rd goal, get the tie, maybe even the 4th. Let's see if they can do it though. Mistake now putting one above Mongo. No, Mongo there instead for the parry. Left side now up from Rich. Rich puts one center. Rex is there as well though. Rex gonna pick it up on that Octane. Good pop up on that wall. Looking for his teammate, not gonna find him though. No, there's Mistake finally coming in. Puts one on net. Might even be able to capitalize on this one. Ooh, so close. Mongo down doing anything, but there's a rotation coming out from Rex, and Rex on the rotation puts in the 3rd goal, ties it all back up.
Another little mistake there from Leicester. They both teams went for that off-the-wall aerial in the midfield there, leaving Mongo Man trying to struggle back on defense, thinking the first shot's going to go in for Mistake. Ended up trying to make a play for it. Doesn't go in, and Taurus Rex is there to finish into the open goal. But a mistake there coming out from Leicester, but good finishing play from whatever.
Definitely kick off now. 1:28 left in this game, but we're all tied up. Let's see who can break it. Rex looking to break the tie off the crossbar. Needs the rebound shot, puts one in. That's 4-3, the hat trick coming out from Rex as well.
Rex is really, really fast play there, just beating Rich Kid on that drill. Rich Kid tried the mind game, didn't work completely. And Mongo Man, who's going for boost, doesn't get back in time, and Rex just puts it in. Very solid 1v2 play there from Taurus Rex.
Definitely. What is this? This 8th kickoff of the game already. Rich Kid up against Rex. Gonna go pretty dead even. Rex looking to pick this one up. No mistake there. Mistake with a back pass to his teammate. Rex there for the EU back pass. Not gonna get that left side. Now picking up a footing and boost is Rich Kid. Rich Kid now back on the offensive. Good pass to Mongo. Mongo pops one up for his teammate. The 1-2 play. The Weedham Girls kind of style play. Will using the backboard. Not gonna work out though. Mistake and Rex now back on the ground. They've got a minute to secure this lead. Can they do it?
They certainly can. They've shown that they can capitalize on any little mistake that whatever put out. But whatever seems playing a bit more one up, one back right now, holding on to their lead now. They threw away a 2-goal lead earlier in this game. They don't want to let it go again.
Yeah, definitely. Rex now on the wall, puts one middle. Needs the pass from Mistake. Mistake, though, not going to find any connection. And now Rich Kid has an open. It needs to capitalize to Mongo. Mongo secures the goal, and that's 4-4 again. Back-to-back goals from both sides. 4-4 all tied up.
I said whatever, we're trying to play a bit more defensive, not concede at that 4th goal again. But then they put up 2 straight away. Taurus Rex tries to get the air dribble pass into Mistake. But I think with Rich Kid just read it completely and blocks it. And there's another open goal in a 2v2. When you put 2 people up, there's no one back in defense. That just caused another goal coming out on the counter for luck of Team Leicester.
Definitely Rex now looking to secure that 5th goal with a long range snipe off the backboard. The rebound shot off the backboard again. Needs a rotation coming in from Mistake. Mistake was there, but the savior medal coming out instead for Mongo Man, playing strong on the defense. Does not want to lose goals to this team, especially when there's only 20 seconds left to the midfield now. Shot coming out from his teammate Mongo. Mongo puts it off the back, and that's Rich Kid to secure the 5th goal. Might even be able to secure the game here.
Wow. Whatever. Their attack is so strong and so solid, but their defense is just so weak. They're putting 2 people up all the time. It's making so many little mistakes, giving the ball away in silly positions where they shouldn't really be challenging. And it just costs them. I would say 4 of the 5 goals are probably just off mistakes. At least 4 of the 5 goals are off mistakes from whatever. It's just really, really poor defense showing here from whatever.
But we also have to give props to LFT for securing on those mistakes. So that's also a big thing coming out from this orange side. LFT right side now from Rich Kid. Rich Kid puts one on net. No, a little bit too wide. Rex is there to pop this one up. 4-5 Mistake has 2 seconds. Can he do the clutch play? Not going to happen. You're going to hit the ground. 5-4 first game going to LFT Leicester. And what do you think that this whatever side has to do? Because you talked about their mistakes coming up, but other than that, what did they have to do to maybe take game 2?
I think they got to try and go for a few less team plays. I know it's flashy. I know it looks nice for the camera. But team plays, they can cost you many goals, we saw in that game. They probably want to play a bit more one up, one back, and hold off on going for those flashy team plays, which leaves them better, more sound defensively. You see they got more shots that game, but they just got counted so hard. They had 12 shots to 9, and they just got counted so hard on the breakaway that it just didn't really matter in the end.
Right, and also the team plays, I would say that Mongo Man and Rich Kid were coming out with 4 assists to 2, so double the assists coming out from the orange side, LFT Leicester. So let's see if the team plays do come out from whatever, Tyrus Rex and Mistake. Close game, though. I'm sure game number 2 will be just as close, hopefully even closer. Maybe we can see a game number 3.
Hope so.
I'd love to see that. Game number 3s are always fun, and the finals is going to be a best of 5, which is going to be streamed right after this. Whoever wins this series is going to the finals up against Scrub, Killer, and Cook. But hopping into game number 2 of the best of 3. Pronounced Leicester. I'm so good at this. I'm sorry.
Leicester,
I'm sorry,
Telek. Got it.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me. Please. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That's my lesson. My lesson for the day. There's so many
English
silent
lessons.
letters, dude, in your UK
It's not.
English.
You
Dude.
just.
It's like French, dude. It's the same thing. I understand now. Left side now, Mongo trying to get this one past Rex. No,
Wait,
Rex
you
gets a
said
nice
yeah.
little touch. What? What am I talking about?
De rien. Carry on.
Okay, I don't even speak French. You're not a Canadian, neither am I. But mistake now, putting one on net. 1-0 up. Whatever, taking the lead early on.
Yeah, nice 50-50 there for T-Rex. I'm just going T-Rex, it's much easier. And the mistake follows up really nicely with his teammate there, puts a nice shot on net. Rich Kid can't quite get back on the rotation. Another nice early lead for whatever. Can they hold it this time though?
Let's see though, off the wall now coming in for the defensive touches. Mongo picked up though by mistake. Mistake with a pop-up. Rich Kid might be getting beat here. No, Rich Kid pops up just in time with a quick jump to get there in time. T-Rex now putting one back on net. Not going to happen. Mongo Man gets the bicycle save over to himself. Now right side. Picking this one up on the blue side of the pitch is Rex. Rex looking to get this one up clear. Not going to happen though. Rich Kid in position off the wall, waiting there for the clear to come in, making sure that he can capitalize on the mistakes like he did last game. Mangano putting one back towards the center. Off the right side, needs a second touch to recenter it for his teammate. Gets a little bit too many touches on that one. Rich Kid now trying to work this one out. Fix his teammate's mistake. Puts one in the middle for Mongo. Mongo can't find that corner past Rex though.
Yeah, Rex coming back with the save there and going for another solo player of his own, which is kind of what I like to see. Mistake holding back a bit more on the defense. You see here he's back for that rotation, not kind of pushing up for a T-Rex wonder pass, and they're just holding this lead right now, playing a bit more defensively, a bit more cautiously in this game, and it's really working out right now.
Definitely Rex now back against the wall with mistake. Trying to work this one out. Maybe the mind games. Rich Kid though, going to beat that one up on the reverse drive there. Puts it to the left side. May have just passed it to the opposition. Mistake up against Mongo. Mistake and win that one out. Puts one center across the orange net, but nobody there from his team to capitalize. Rex coming in a little bit late on the rotation. Gets the pass in though. Mongo there as well. Mongo going to beat out the aerial battle there in the air up against Mistake. Mistake now putting one on net. Rich Kid though comes out with the save. So many shots on net from whatever. It seems like most of the game we've seen the ball on the orange side of the pitch.
Yeah, if we had heat mats for this game, they would totally just be covered on the orange side of the net. And here's
Right.
another nice pass from T-Rex into Mistake. Not quite reading. Can he still get the finish? Not quite. It just pops out there. But another, again, you see Mistake holding a bit back there, waiting for a nicer pass to come out before he goes in for the shot, instead of going for every single pass play, which is what they were doing in the first game. Now Rich Kid
Definitely.
can't do anything. But now there's a bit of a bump there for Mistake, and that's an open goal for T-Rex.
Yeah, T-Rex capitalizing on that mistake. We saw the opposite happening from Leicester last time around. Look at me, I changed the name. I'm so good, learning so quick. But Rex puts one on at 2-0. 3 minutes left, whatever. I think this is the biggest lead we've seen, because before we were having 1-1, 1-1 from each side. So 2-0, I think, has been the biggest lead we've seen so far in this series.
Whatever did have a 2-0 lead early in the first game, but they did throw it away.
Oh, it was 2-0, then it went up 3-2, right? Oh, I
Yeah.
totally forgot. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if history does repeat itself. Mongo Man putting one on net. Mistake and Rex both back. They're trying to get the mind games, but Mongo Man not going to get beaten out that easily. Mistake, capitalizing on that mistake. Puts one to the middle. Rich Kid there. Comes off the wall for the clear. Knocking it left side good. Parry from his entire T-Rex. Knocks one back, putting one on net. Mistake there for the clear to Rex. Rex looking for the 3-0 lead. Pops one up high. Mistake, though, was not reading that pass. A little bit wacky angle coming up from his teammate, but it worked out in the end. His Mistake is back on the ball, picking it up in no man's land. Maybe the second touch on the net, not going to happen. Open net for Rex to
another
capitalize. Rex puts one in. 3-0. Now this, I can say as a fact, is the biggest lead we've seen.
It is indeed. Rich Kid going for a play, gets it off the wall, but Mongo Man, I'm not quite sure. I think he must have been looking for boost or something. He was completely in no man's land on the other side of the pitch. Wasn't back for that path or just for the defense at all. And it ends up being another free goal for T-Rex.
Definitely a mistake now. Knocking one to the right side. Picked up though by Rich on his own side of the pitch. I rhymed that. Towards the middle now. Rich trying to put one on net. Can he do it? Rex is there though. Rex gets a bit on it. Not enough though as Rich recenters. It might even be a shot mistake. Needs to get the clear. Gets it off so close. But looks like Rich and Mongo Man have finally put on some pressure.
Rich Kid pulling out his protractor for that shot. Doesn't quite get the right angle, and it didn't have enough time to pull out his protractor for too long. And now another almost own goal from T-Rex. Can he get the save there? Oh, what a save that is from T-Rex.
my God.
Leicester now putting on a lot of pressure here, really stepping up on this last 2 minutes of play.
And definitely T-Rex might have short hands or short arms, but he's definitely stretching out for those saves and getting them. Putting one back in the middle now. Richard on the ball. Rich Kid. I called him Richard. Rich Kid back on the ball looking for the center play. Can he get it past? Not Mistake though. Rex back on it. Mistake. Gonna pick this one up. Looking for the double touch. Not going to happen as Rich Kid now backing up on the defensive play. Can he get this one? It's popped up high. Mongo looking for the clear. Puts a little bit on it. Might just be enough to keep this one out of harm's way. Yeah, Rich Kid is there for the continued carry on now. Puts it towards the middle maybe. Can he put that in there? Puts it towards the center. But Mongo Man not going to be there in time as T-Rex just getting enough on the ball. Just puts a whisker on it, but that's going to be enough. A minute left. 3-0 up. Let's see if Mongo and Rich Kid can come back, but that might be the
wow.
4th goal, and it is. What an angle. You're talking about protractors. Look at that one.
Yeah, T-Rex is coming straight off the wall, flying from quite a distance away. Rich Kid trying to get him for the block, almost gets it so close to that block there, but T-Rex just puts it straight over him into the bottom corner. Mongo Man nowhere to be seen. Again, maybe a bit late on the rotation, but another great shot from T-Rex.
Definitely right side now. Mongo Man backing up, picking up a footing, a boost. Rex is there. Rex knocks one off the right corner. The double touch, can he get it? No, Rich Kid is there instead. Rich Kid pops one off the ceiling to his teammate. Mongo gets a touch on it as well. Left side now. Rich pops it back. What a good team play. The passes are coming out so strong. Mistake gets beaten out, gets baited out, but Rich Kid cannot counter on that one. Mistake now back on the offensive here, looking to carry this ball all the way to the orange side of the pitch. Gets it past midfield, gets it past Mongo. Where's his teammate? Nowhere to be seen. T-Rex staying back. Does not want to throw the lead here. They've got 4-0. 38 seconds left. They need to focus a bit more on defense than offense here, and they're doing just that.
Yeah, this game, it looks like it's all wrapped up for whatever. Being able to do a nice comeback in the second game, but that was a nice shot there from Mistake, but Mistake gets back on the defense. But yeah, whatever, coming back really strong in this game, not making any of the defensive mistakes they made in that first game, you see, and you can see Leicester can't capitalize on any mistakes because there just simply weren't that many to be able to score on, and it really shows. The 4 goals, again, same scoreline for whatever this game, but no mistakes means no goals conceded.
Yeah, definitely talking about how Leicester isn't as creative as the opposition is, and that might be exactly why they lost this game. But I think we're all tied up at 1-1, right?
Yep, 1-1 series, decided game coming up.
Oof,
One more game.
Boys. One more game, that totally works. And apparently Duvial has told us to not start game 3. So we're not going to start game 3. What do you want to talk about? What do you think was the deciding factor? We talked about the lack of mistakes, but anything that you can think of other than that?
T-Rex being really clinical with his shots. You see 4 shots, 3 goals. That's really impressive turnover rate right there. And he just able to get 3 saves as well. Really, Taurus Rex coming in big. Actually, 3 saves from Mistake as well. Really big defensive showing there. You see the no mistakes again. I've mentioned it before, but it really is huge. So the no mistakes coming out really mean there is a win for whatever.
What? Look at Mistake's message in chat. Tell me all about that. Simone, I didn't even know that. What? Nobody told me about this. Oh
I'm confused. What?
Read Mistake's chat, in-game chat. Read it.
They're Rio Kenstocky, but they've changed their names?
Did you know that? I didn't know that. Oh my god.
I'm so confused.
I didn't know it was Stocky. I love Stocky. Stocky was like one of my favorites.
Yeah, but who's Stocky?
You don't know who Stocky is? He's a pro EU player.
No. Who is Stocky in
I don't know exactly which one they are. I'm going to say Stocky is like Mongo Man. I don't know which one they are. But regardless, it is Stocky and Ryuk. So that is interesting. I did not know that.
Because Ryuk's an ESL champion.
Yeah.
So why has he not got the ESL champion tag?
Because he's trying to be incognito.
He's
like when you're doing things on the internet.
But I'm pretty sure Mycon are like a team. I've seen them in ranked. I don't know. But I'm just going to kick with Mongo Man and
yeah, me too. We don't know which one they are. Mongo Man, as Ryuk says, GTR 44566. Nice numbers. But yeah, I don't know. Who cares? Regardless, we'll call him Mongo Man and T-Rex. Regardless, no, not T-Rex. Somebody left. Are they changing their names? Because somebody left.
I'm so confused. They're leaving.
Apparently, we're getting everything situated, and the third match will start as soon as the players hop back in. Maybe they're changing cars, or maybe they're changing their names back to the original stuff. But we'll see. CJ Link, we got that. But like, which one? Because there's 2 Mycons, so it's it's a bit confusing. It's still Stocky. Whatever. Stocky's the best. I love Stocky. I think he was on the old Crown and Jewels team back when RLC had their Pro League. Yeah, I remember that match, the finals. It was like 2 games in, and then Stocky got replaced by Killer number 7, and then Crown and Jewels just clutched the whole thing. So that was hype. Apparently they're changing their names back, so we can just be casters and stall. Let's talk about sponsors actually, because those guys are super cool. We've got Brand X, Into the AM, Rocket League Tracker Network, and Rocket League Replays. Check those guys out. Brand X is all our manufacturing. Into the AM, they've got cool clothes, esports related, not Rocket League related, but they've got esports clothes, and we have a promo code RIVAL, RIVAL. You get 10% off of your purchase there. Then we have RocketLeagueReplays.com. Check out their site. That's where we get our heat maps, which we don't have today, but we'll have them on Monday, and the next EU tournament, which is going to be next Saturday. So in 7 days, we'll have those back. check those guys out. And then who else did I say? I said Rocket League Tracker Network, I think. Yeah, they help us out with our stats and our in-game or our in-Discord StatBot !Discord to go to our Discord. Change their names back to RLC Elite Rich Kid.
There we go.
There we go.
This makes sense.
All right.
So Rich Kid is Stocky, and the other one, RYUK Ryuk. Makes sense. I got it. Got it.
Oh, that's so cheeky. What a cheeky guy. Hopefully his gameplay is just as cheeky as his name, but we'll see. Right now from Rich Kid. Rich Kid trying to put one on net. Where's Stocky? I think I'm going to call him Rich Kid because it'll just be easier to read right off of his little label there. I think I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
To the middle now. T-Rex trying to get this one past Ryuk. Not going to happen, though. Up high from the right side. Mystic puts one towards the middle. The double touch. Can he put that one across? Not going to happen. Rich Kid waiting in net. Doesn't even have to move. Just puts that one right across now. T-Rex still going to pick this one up in the midfield. Trying to get this one past his teammate. Not going to happen, though. Is good back pass there to RYUK. Oh, my. That's so cheeky.
Just say Ryuk.
Ryuk, exactly. Left side now. The shot towards the middle. Can he do it? Gets a nice back pass on the backboard. And the
wow.
finds the angle. Insane. How do you do that?
What is that from Ryuk, showing why he is an ESL champion there? Guys, that nice air dribble off the backboard. He gets a nice little freestyle at the end there as well. Puts it right over Mistake, forcing the mistake as well, putting them in the lead in this deciding game.
Definitely Rich Kid now up against T-Rex. Knocks him to the left side. Pretty dead even kick up, but the 50-50 coming out in favor of Mistake here. Puts him to the left side. Maybe the double touch Ryuk, though. They're in net. May have won gold. No, it was a good, very risky pass, but it worked out in the end. Stocky now for the dribble plays. Pops one up. Rex, though, puts one off the ceiling. Going to be a little bit too wide, though, for Mistake's liking. Going to get picked up instead now by Ryuk. Ryuk puts one off the back. Now T-Rex putting one on net as well. Going to be a little bit too high, though. Back pass now coming out from Ryuk, or T-Rex to his teammate Mistake. Ryuk nowhere to be seen. Neither is Rich Kid. There's Rich Kid finally coming in. Mistake there for the clear in the end. Right side. Ryuk, though, going to contest that one. Trying to keep this one out of the orange side of the pitch now. They've got 3 minutes, 40 seconds to make one goal. Tie this one all back up. T-Rex there as well. Going to get it missed there, though. Ryuk gets a miss and Mistake. Capitalizing on that mistake, puts one across, 1-1, all tied up.
A few mistakes there from Leicester. Rich Kid gets I think with Ryuk trying to get a bit of an air dribble going on the side from the wall, gets a poor touch there, and Rich Kid completely stranded at the back. He tries to go for an aerial, just completely whiffs. It ends up being another open goal. Both players are committed off of Leicester, and now we've got all tied up in this final game. I would say T-Rex and Mistake looking the more likely to take this based on the last 2 games, but this could go anyway.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we love to see. Rocket League is so unpredictable, especially when you get to the 3rd match of the semifinals. Both teams so close, neck and neck. Let's see who just gets a head higher above their opponents now. Ryuk on the ball, puts on the left side, looking to get this one across. T-Rex not going to have no. T-Rex gets a nice little backflip. He seems to be favoring going backwards more than forwards almost. Rich Kid now puts it towards the middle. Mistake there as well. Mistake gets a nice little pop-up to his teammate. There's T-Rex to put one across. Maybe the double touch. Can he find the angle? He does again! Insane T-Rex. How does he find those angles? How many protractors does he have taped to his screen?
I don't know, but it's so sexy to watch. Look at that from T-Rex. Flipped his car at the final moment to get it, slot it home. What a play there from Mistake and T-Rex. Mistake gets a nice pop-up to start with, and then T-Rex flies in straight away. No hesitation from him, and gets a double touch aerial to put them in the lead. Bit of a strange kickoff there. Mind games, I'm sure. But now, whatever, in prime position to take this game.
Ooh, trying to increase that lead as well. Almost a 3rd goal coming up from Mistake. Not going to happen, though. Ryuk now on the wall. Puts it towards the center. T-Rex, though, there for the touch. Maybe even the second one if he can get there fast enough. No, a little bit too much pace behind that shot for his liking. The double touch coming off that wall. Can he do it? Not quite. Gonna miss that one out. He's back on the ground, though, for the pass or the shot. Gets beaten up by Rich Kid 50-50. Win that, though, by T-Rex. T-Rex looking for the pass middle. Whiffs that one out. Mistake there, though. The back up his teammate. Puts him back across. Ryuk, though, for the save. Up to the left side now. Gonna get picked up by Ryuk off that corner. Mistake there as well. Mistake to keep this one under his possession, but Rich Kid gonna beat him out there. Pass middle now. T-Rex looking for the capitalize. Can't find it, though. Back off to the races now. Rich Kid looking for the shot on net. Can he find it? Left side, the double touch. Not gonna happen. Ryuk there, though, as well. T-Rex just barely comes back on the defense. He's absolutely a brick wall here in the defense, T-Rex.
A great attacking play there from Leicester. Trying to get it in, but the mind game from T-Rex against both players, but Mistake wasn't quite there for the finish. But Leicester, can they get back in this game? They are down 1 goal, but they did have a nice offensive play there. It was a nice 1-2 passing, and now Ryuk puts it back down the centre, can't quite get the follow-up, and now it's a bit of 50-50 action in the midfield. Not really many chances being created. Having said that, Rich Kid gets a bit of a poor pass there into centre, and pressure has been released off of whatever.
Definitely Ryuk now on the wall, puts one across his own net. Mistake needs to capitalize on that one. Rich Kid may have just pitched that across his own net, now just picks it up just in time. EU back pass is always safe. Back to his middle now. Rich Kid 2. Ryuk not going to happen, though. Is a mistake. They're popping one up high, going off the ceiling. Reads that ceiling shot. Good read from his end. Looking for the shot on net as well.
Both went for
Gonna
it.
find it. There's the capitalization coming out from T-Rex. And again, like you said, both go for the same ball there.
Yeah, both go for the same football here from Leicester. Bit of miscommunication there. Ryuk ends up just pummeling Stocky or Rich Kid out of the way. And that leaves another open net for T-Rex to capitalize on, making 2 goals from this game. Many goals in this series. He's been the prime scorer for whatever this series, coming up big when it's needed most in the semi-final.
Definitely. Ryuk now trying to put one on net to get this deficit even closer. There it is, 3-2. 1 goal behind. Ryuk might have a chance here.
Yeah, kickoff there for Leicester. Rich Kid getting a nice double beat there off the kickoff. Beats one, T-Rex off the kick from the mistake, trying to get a cheap follow-up, but Rich Kid too fast from then. Ryuk comes in for the nice, easy finish into the bottom corner.
6th kickoff of the game. Mistaken when that went off the left wall. The double touch. Can he get the 4th goal on net? Not gonna happen. Rich Kid just gets a bit of a touch, but it might be a bad position coming out from this orange team. No, Rich Kid picking that one up to the right side. T-Rex now off the wall, puts one center. Needs the shot on net. Nobody there, though, except for Ryuk. But that's the defense coming in there. Mistake now, looking for the center ball. Even the shot in the angle. T-Rex finds it. What a good pass. What a team play coming out from this whatever team.
Beautiful pass from Mistake. First he controls the ball, gets on top of guard so he can ride it up the wall like that and just pops it straight over Ryuk. He has no chance of getting that, too fast for him. T-Rex there, straight for the follow-up, really close in. You've got to really gamble on those ones sometimes, because if you miss that, or if it doesn't come your way, you're completely out of position for the counter. But he gambles correctly, and then getting a nice finish into the corner to make it his hat-trick for 2 games running, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. Mistake no try, but one across. Rich Kid, though, for the save, gets knocked right into problems way, and that's a humongous pinch coming out from Mistake. Ryuk trying to fix that one out in the back, not going to happen. Team Whatever looking pretty strong right now. They're 2 goals up, 40 seconds. That's a goal every 20 seconds for Ryuk and Rich Kid coming out on Leicester. Can they do it? Let's see if they've got 30 seconds now. Time slowly winding down. But so far, I think Whatever has proven to be the stronger team here.
Yeah, Whatever definitely shown to be slightly more mechanically skilled and slightly more potent in offense right now. There's still 20 seconds left in the game. It's not quite over, but they are just pummeling it straight back
what a demo.
to Leicester's own. Especially when you get demos like that, there doesn't look to be much hope for Leicester to come back in this game. Especially when you own goal it, it's never good.
Yeah, I think they know they lost. I think they're gonna humbly concede that one. It's like what samurais do. What is it when they kill themselves? There's a word for that. Seppuku, exactly. That was Rocket League seppuku. Just own goal when you're down 5 or 4-2 with 8 seconds left. Go ahead and do a seppuku, because that's gonna be it for Ryuk and Rich Kid. But a good attempt overall. Third game. I think that was the first third game we saw, actually, unless I'm wrong and I wasn't really paying attention. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed our own goal overlay with all the Kappas. Thanks to Tyrus for broadcasting and pressing buttons. No way. Yeah, okay. If that happened, I would have just left and uninstalled.
I would have.
Yeah, exactly. But that is going to be it. T-Rex and Mistake, Team Whatever, going up against Italian Beans in the grand finals. Don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Music break, and the grand finals coming up next here on PRL. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with the grand finals of the EU launch tournament for PRL EU tournament number 1, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, it is the grand finals of our first EU tournament. And again, joining me is Simone. How are we doing today, Simone? Are you hyped for the finals?
I'm so hyped right now. Scrubcle and Kux coming in big favourites for this final, but T-Rex and Mistake showed some really strong showing, and that semi-final for whatever. They really can at least definitely take a game, or possibly take the series off of Scrub and Kux.
Yeah, Scrub and Kux may have a bit of an easy bracket. That's what Scrub said in chat, but they were pretty much steamrolling in the semis. I think they went up 11-0 the first game of the semis, so Scrub and Kux definitely a force to be reckoned with, but we'll see what Mistake and T-Rex can bring to the table. T-Rex, good little pop of Kux here, though, in the net to box one up. Scrub Killer also picking up a full thing of boost, goes left. Picked up, though, by Mistake. Good little demo almost on Scrub, just a bump, though. Scrub for the dribble plays, the 1v1 player himself. Not going to get that one past, though. Mistake now back on it, looking for the center ball to his teammate. Maybe just a follow-through pass, because a nice chip over Kux here. Beats one. He has Scrub to beat now. Scrub almost gets beat as well. Couldn't find the angle, though, but Mistake coming out hot with the dribble plays.
Yeah, Mistake really showing his 1v1 prowess of his own there against Scrub and Kux, two of the best known 1v1 players in the world. I will expect to see from Scrub and Kux maybe in this game a bit more of a one-up, one-back type of style. They have been playing just 2-up because they've just been better, completely better than all their opponents are. These two opponents for them, however, are more mechanically on their level, so a one-up, one-back style will really suit Scrub and Kux's 1v1 prowess.
Yeah, definitely a Mistake. Now, good pass for T-Rex. T-Rex looking for the shot on net. Can't beat both of those defensive gods, though. Mistake, though.
Oh, no.
Actually, they may have beat it together. Mistake and T-Rex taking the first goal off of the favorites. Kux and Scrub.
Yeah, they both double commit for this save here. Scrub gets to flick out, but Kux was going for a bit of a harder clear. Probably should have left it off Scrub there. And that just means there's an open goal completely for Mistake. Yeah, Mistake to put in that easy 1-0 go-ahead goal.
Definitely T-Rex now knocks one off to the right side. Mistake gets bumped, though, to no man's land, and Kux are going to pick it up instead. T-Rex puts it off the left side towards the middle now. Shot coming out from Scrub. No, I thought it was Kux who was going to come out. Not going to happen, though. Scrub back on it. Mistake going to pick this one up in the midfield. Off the wall now. Kux here looking for the passing plays off that backboard. Puts one across. Needs the second touch. Gets a bit of a nice Kux here twirl on that one, but it's not going to work out as T-Rex picking it up instead. Gets it past one. Can he beat the second man? Almost does. Off the wall. Kux, though, puts one back to the right side. Scrub there as well. Mistake knocks one to the blue side of the net. Might be going in if Kux can't get enough on it. Kux knocks one out of harm's way. Does not allow for the rebound to come out from the opposition there. Kux now puts one up for himself. The 1v1 style of play. Definitely shining here from Kux.
Yeah, Kux, great defense to offense switch there. Gets past Mistake straight away. And then T-Rex comes in close. I'm not quite sure why he was that close to it. He just completely out of position for that. And Kux flicks it off, will back off to himself straight away. Really solid 1v1 play there from Kux, beating both players in 2 or 3 touches.
Definitely Kux now up against a Mistake. Dead even. 3 minutes, 10 or 14 seconds left to play here. Kux looking for the pass to Scrub. Puts one across, not going to meet up with this Mistake there to pick this one up. On the right side, keeps it going here to the blue side of the pitch. Kux, though, there as well, along with Scrub. Mistake now picking it up, knocking over to his own.
And T-Rex coming on the ball here, gets another flick up into the middle for himself, but Scrub and Kux both going up though, and Kux though gets back in time. Now Kux going off the wall again, he's just Spider-Manning everywhere, that man. It's absolutely insane play from him right now. And again, off the wall again, hits it, of course he does. Now Scrub Killer back on defense, Mistake trying to get the shot in, doesn't quite come up, and Scrub gets a nice clear down the line from himself. Definitely a bit of a better showing than I expected from Leicester here, but having said that, Kux with a nice shot in the middle. Mistake though gets the clear, not quite, and now T-Rex gets the clear for himself. Scrub though on the defense, turned around though, bit of a mistake off position from him with Kux for the follow-up clear. T-Rex now with a chance to go in. Kux though gets a block of Scrub with a shot, open goal. Can he get back in time for Mistake? No, he cannot. Scrub perfect finish into the bottom left-hand corner. T-Rex guys go for a 1v1 against Kux, but Kux just completely denies him that mistake. Kind of a bit close to his teammate there, T-Rex. Ends up not being in position to go for that 50-50 with Scrub or to get back on the save, and Scrub, clinical as ever, puts it right into the bottom right-hand corner. Now Scrub going up again for a bit of a cheat there. Kux though, back on defense. And trying to go for a bit of a cheeky air dribble. How many touches can you get? That's 3, that's 4. Can't get the 5th, can't get that mistake though. Reads it like a book, keeps it in play for Leicester here. And now Mistake trying to come back down the line and unable to do so. Now you've got to get a nice clear. That's a nice demo from T-Rex coming up with Scrub, meaning there's no offensive pressure, but Kux trying to keep it up by himself and doing a pretty successful job of it. T-Rex though, can he get it out of his own area? He cannot. Now Cux though, can he get the finish? No, it's just not happening right now. There's not really many chances being created. They both got strong defense on the go for both teams right now. Scrub trying to get the past T-Rex, unable to do so. Now's a chance for Mistake to get the follow-up. No, Cux cuts him out at the final second. No Mistake. We've got a 1v2 opportunity. Can he get the pass both? Both players go up from Scrub and Cux out of position. T-Rex, can he get the finish? He should be able to. Yes, he can. Both players of Scrub and Cux going up for that ball, unable to do anything about it. Mistake gets a nice little block there, and T-Rex puts it into that exposed net from that double commit off Scrub and Cux.
What did I miss, dude? Oh my god. My Wi-Fi does what? Oh my god, my Wi-Fi does not want me to watch Rocket League. But regardless, I'm back, boys. Don't worry, everyone who hates me, you can go back to lurking now, because I'm back. Now to the right side, T-Rex putting one across his own net. Trying to pick this one up on the right side. Cux there as well. Cux to Scrub. Scrub now looking to pick this one up off that right wall. Can he get the Spider-Man plays? Let's see. There's the air dribble, but too bad he's not using Jesus Mobile. Unless it'll work out with the Octane. Not gonna work out. T-Rex is not gonna get beat that easily. Right side now, Cux there on the Batmobile. Puts on the left side. Mistake though. Should be able to take care of this one in the back end here off the right side. Gets beaten out. Maybe the pass middle coming up from Mistake. Not gonna happen. Cux here. Puts one across to Scrub. Scrub takes a shot, and that's gonna be. Whoa, that was Cux here. I thought Scrub got a touch on it, but all to Cux here.
Now Mistake goes for the air dribble down the line. Cux just blocks him out completely, and T-Rex again, bit of mispositioning there from T-Rex. He's not close enough to contest, not far enough back to get a save in, and it just ends up flying over his head straight into the goal. Bit of poor position there, but nice, solid, clear slash shot from Cux.
Definitely up high now. The pass coming in from Scrub to the middle, looking for Cux. You're not going to find him. 3-2. 1 goal deficit here for T-Rex to make up. Almost gets that one past Cux. Not going to have him, though. Cux gets a nice deflect off of his own clear there to keep this one out of harm's way, but Mistake putting it back in the offensive here. T-Rex now trying to get this one in the penalty box. Can't get it past Cux. Cux now off to the races. Open net. 4-2. That may have just sealed the deal for game number 1 of the finals.
Yeah, a bit of a disappointing end to this first game here for Leicester. 2 goals in quick succession to Cux, who's just from their own half as well. You would be pretty annoyed whenever you get scored from your own half, and especially in 2v2, because that usually means one of your players has just misrotated or overcommitted to something. That's what happened there. T-Rex again overcommitting a bit slightly, was going backwards when he's trying to go for an aerial, which is not a recipe for success against Cux and Scrub.
Definitely. T-Rex now popping one up high off the ceiling. Good read from Mistake. He's got 10 seconds to score 2 goals along with his teammate T-Rex. Can they do it? 6 seconds. The clock winding down. That's going to be it though, I think. Cux here, maybe the honorary 0-second goal. Can he put that BM?
There it goes.
Let's see. No, T-Rex will knock that one out with his short little arms. And game number 1 of the finals going over to Cux and Scrub.
Yep, that was a pretty solid showing for both teams though. Scrub and Cux edging it out slightly in the end. You see shots very close, 7 shots to 6. And even more saves coming out for Orange team, but it wasn't quite enough to get them the win. I would say the difference between the 2 teams was that Leicester and Mistake and T-Rex were playing a bit too aggressive, or they were just making a lot of mistakes in positioning, right? They weren't either playing too aggressive or weren't playing aggressive enough, and they're just ending up in this middle ground where they just weren't either committing to shots and getting shots in the net, or defending and playing a safe rotation. They were just in the middle, kind of playing about, doing nothing at some points.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's see if they can fix that in game number 2 of the best of 5. The finals is the best of 5. Everything else is the best of 3. That's how we roll here at Peril. But we'll see. There's the kickoff, the countdown at go. T-Rex now up against Scrub. Killer pretty dead even. Going to be popped up high for anyone's grabs. Mistake coming in to put an early shot on net. Cux though comes out with a save. Good pick to the right side. Mistake though reads that parry. Picks it up off the back wall. What a dribble play coming up from him, but T-Rex was not expecting that kind of power coming up from his teammate there. T-Rex now back on it. Puts one across. Might find the corner. Not past Cux here though. Cux here gets a nice knockoff. Mistake putting one back to the middle. Cux is there again for the save. Cux and Scrub Killer, 2 of the best defensive players in Europe, and they're showing why they're able to keep this one at 0-0 so far.
Yeah, Cux coming with 2 big beastly saves there. Just a brick wall right now on defense. Bit of nice pressure they're coming up from Leicester. They're playing a really nice rotation here. Not overcommitted to anything, but yet still not letting off too much to allow pressure to come back. Having said that, they've just allowed that Mistake going back for a boost in his own corner, which just completely relieves pressure on your opponents. And they're going to maybe have to pay for it here with a shot coming up from Cux, but it's unable to do anything. And now we have Scrub and Cux on offense.
Oof, yeah, I was going to say it's not Leicester. It's whatever. Leicester lost last round to whatever.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. We should probably get it right next time, but whatever, it's no problem. Cux gets a nice chip off, and Mistake not there for the save in the end. 1-0, Cux taking the first goal.
Yeah, Taurus Rex, going for a bit of an aggressive flip out there, trying to get to the ball. Scrub just comes in from the side and ends up passing it straight to Cuts. He was still trying to rotate back, but ends up rotating perfectly into position to finish that one.
Definitely Scrub now going to pick it up, putting one on net. TRXO there for the save. Left side now from Cooks. Cooks almost puts that one in the bottom right corner, and TRXO comes out with the save. Mistake and Scrub for that 50-50. Mistake gonna win this one out. Cooks now back on his own half, looking to get this one out of harm's way. Gets it past the Mistake though. So close. Scrub, the defensive man himself, able to read that one out. Cooks here gets a nice pinch off the ground, or the wall near the ground there, popping one up high. Needs his teammate to back him up here. Not gonna happen though. T-Rex there. Instead, T-Rex keeping this ball up high on the wall. Looking at this one all the way across with the air dribble. Can he do it? Cooks is in net though. Gets a save off of that one. 1-0, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. But the pressure is definitely so strong coming out from whatever.
Whatever, really trying to ramp pressure up, get that goal back. Beautiful off the wall errors from T-Rex, breathing out Scrub completely. And now they may be able to create a chance with T-Rex off the wall. He does go for the dribble, tries to flick it up to a Mistake, but unable to do so. But that's a bit of a split there from Cuts.
Oh, finally the defense from Cooks here and Scrub was breaking. I think those 3 saves that they had to get. That's 1, 2, and the third shot is the one that went in from Mistake. But overall, the pressure, the high pressure play coming up from Mistake and T-Rex is going to benefit them in the end. They're all tied up 1-1, 3 minutes to go. Who do you think is looking in a better position so far?
Mistake and T-Rex actually, for whatever, are playing really, really well this game. I would say they're definitely on top for most of the game. You see that in the shots. They've had 7 shots to Cuts and Scrub 3, and it really has shown. They just let up that one mistake, that one chance, and Scrub and Cuts capitalized on it.
Definitely Mistake now gets a save. Cooks can't get it past Mistake the second time either. Mistake now looking to go off to the races. Can I do it? No, it gets demoed instead. Rex now back on it, puts one off that corner. Scrub though reads it before it even touches the wall. Good play from his end. Looking for the air dribbles or maybe the mind games, but he gets a demo in retaliation there. Left side now from Mistake. Tries to get a pinch off the backboard. Not gonna happen. Cooks is there. Cooks is in a 1v2 situation. Scrub finally respawn, picking up a full boost in the back. Looking to get this one past T-Rex. Not gonna happen. T-Rex and Mistake working this one out in the offense. Off the back. Mistake for the double touch play. Can't find the connection he needs on. Cooks here is now back on this one. Not gonna get it past T-Rex. So Scrub back across for the pass to his teammate. Cooks is waiting in the corner. Puts it back middle now for Scrub. Scrub can't get that one past. But the team play is so strong coming out from Scrub and Cooks so far.
Oh, it's so terrifying playing against Cuts and Scrub, man. They're just going to shoot from anywhere. Cuts is right in that corner, and he still gets a shot on it. It's just absolutely insane play coming out from Scrub and Cuts. Really putting on the pressure. Like maybe they're on the goal right there. T-Rex back on defense. You see Scrub and Cuts really putting the pressure up now and not really allowing the ball to come into their own half that much. They're trying to literally have a brick wall built on that halfway line. But Mistake and T-Rex holding strong on defense for now.
Yeah, both teams come out with the high pressure play there. Off the top, and now Scrub looking for the shot on net. Gets this one past Mistake, and that's 2-1. Scrub and Cooks taking the lead in a bit of a
I jinx everything, man. I say they're holding strong on defense, and they just score. It's like T-Rex goes for a bit of a clear there, but I think it was Cuts, coming up for that hit back off the back wall. Unable to block that one on the line there, Mistake, but T-Rex going a bit too aggressive, trying to get in front of Scrub, and just unable to do so.
Yeah, Rex and Scrub up for this one. Left side off that wall. Scrub trying to read that bounce, not going to get the read though. Cooks are there instead, up against Mistake. Mistake, they're winning that one out. Puts one on the ground, looking for the double touch off the ground. Not going to happen though. Back middle now for T-Rex. T-Rex gets enough on it, but it's going to be off to the right side, nowhere near where he was shooting. T-Rex now gets a nice little bump off that wall towards the middle. Can he do it? Scrub is there though for the clear. Mistake hasn't opened it for just a moment. Needs to capitalize immediately. Cooks here though gets back just in time on that rotation, playing the game at a really fast pace. But T-Rex there for the capitalization, knocks in the top left corner.
Interesting one there. Nice rotation finish from T-Rex here, but Scrub kind of trying to be a bit cheeky and cheat up there into the middle, expecting Cuts to get to that second ball. Cuts was just going for boost, trying to recover from that first hit, and ended up being an open goal there for T-Rex to finish quite nicely into. But Scrub there playing a bit greedy, should have probably rotated back to the goal instead of going out into midfield.
Definitely up high now. Cooks and Scrub broken down now with a pinch to get the save and the clear. Right side now for anyone's pickup. T-Rex is the one there on the ball, looking for the mind games pass. Cooks not gonna find it. Cooks and a veteran of Rocket League and the pass game as well. Not gonna get beaten out that easily. Mistake now gets a nice little flick off on that one. Cooks, beautiful little touch on the ball there, but it's not gonna work out for him. Left side now. Trying to get this one past Scrub. Scrub gets just enough on it. Up against Mistake now. Scrub going strong, moving the ball forward onto the orange side of the pitch. Cooks now waiting for the Mistake coming out from T-Rex. It's not going to happen. He gets whiffed out on that one. Scrub though putting one back center. Cooks here looking for the impossible.
Oh my god!
The crossbar might be even going in. Yes, it is. Cooks thought he made a mistake, but it was all planned out. 3-2. Cooks taking the lead in quite a commanding fashion.
Cux, what is that shot? That is disgusting. That should not be allowed in DF8 Stadium. I'm sorry, Cux, you're going to have to leave. That was absolutely insane shot coming up from Cux. They're just completely bamboozling T-Rex in goal. I know if you know anything about that one. That was just an absolutely insane piece of play coming up from Cux.
Definitely mistake now. He's trying to, I don't know if they can top that one, but they need at least one more goal. There's T-Rex's chance. Can he capitalize? No, bit of a bad angle. Needs to fix his mistake. Not going to happen. Looking for the back pass. Not a mistake. Mistake. Caught off guard there as well. Pushed up a little bit too far. Trying to play way too aggressive here, which is actually what you should be doing if you're down with only 0 seconds left on the clock. The ball's in the air. Scrub and Cux looking for the 0-second goal. Not going to find it. Game number 2 going over to Cux and Scrub. Again, only a 1-goal margin between the two.
Man, that's must be demoralizing. They were matching them so well, whatever, matching Scrub and Cux completely throughout the game, going toe for toe all the way through that game, and then Cux just comes up huge, showing why he is an RLCS grand finalist. Comes up huge with that backwards flick aerial craziness and just takes the game off you in the last 20 seconds. That's got to hurt, but it is a best of 5. They have another game to come back, and I expect them to come back really, really strong that game 3.
Yeah, I'll see if they can pull the reverse comeback that we saw a couple times coming up from RLCS. But those were NA teams, and this is EU. So you know what? They're probably not going to do it, but I may have jinxed it. Can you like reverse the caster curse? If I say that T-Rex and Mistake aren't going to come back, then they won't come back. If that's a thing, then T-Rex and Mistake aren't going to come back.
I'm pretty sure they are coming back. Are they back? I don't know. We'll have to find out in this game 3.
You just undid it, man. Now to the right side. Mistake.
I'm
Looking
sorry.
for the pass to his teammate. Can he find it? Cooks is there. Cooks knocks one up high. Scrub for the shot on net. Not going to find that one past T-Rex, though. T-Rex beating him to the punch on that one. Right side now. Mistake going to clear it out of his own side. Cooks, though, looking to capitalize with Scrub. T-Rex. What a save. Dropping down just in time on that one.
Yeah, Scrub went for the demo play on T-Rex. T-Rex reads it, jumps over Scrub, and then boosts back down to the floor to get into that low shot from Cux. Really nice defensive play from T-Rex, showing why he deserves to be in this final right now. And it does go for a 50-50 there. They're trying to break out of the bit of offensive stranglehold that Scrub and Cux have on it right now. They did manage to, but it's coming straight back at them.
Picked up now by Mistake. Good little touch off this thing. Might even be going in with the calculated shot. Cooks here, though, comes out with a save. Back to the now. T-Rex going to pick this one up. Looking for the second shot on net from whatever here. Looking for the air dribbles. Even not going to get the mind games either. Cooks here knocks one off, and he gets knocked by Scrub on that one. Scrub, though, picking this one up on his own side, knocking it over to the midfield. But Mistake going to keep that one out with a high pressure positioning coming out from whatever, along with Cooks here and Scrub also playing very high pressure here. But so far, we're dead even. 0 second. 0-0, not 0 second. 0-0.
Oh, wow, what a nice play.
First shot on net. Mistake putting one across, taking the first goal of the game.
A nice passing play coming up from T-Rex. He dukes Scrub with the pass as well, meaning it's a 1-on-2 right now. And Mistake gets a beautiful shot into the far left corner, beating Cux out. Was trying to go for a block. It's so hard to defend shots that are coming off of a pass play like that. The low pass plays are the really scariest ones to defend right there. And you see why. Mistake getting a nice powerful shot into the corner, enables Cux to save it. Another chance coming from T-Rex.
Looking to capitalize now off the backboard. Good pass. Cooks got baited out a little bit, but he was able to just adjust his car, adapt to that play at the very last second to keep that one out of harm's way. Mistake now back on it on the right side. Looking to get a chip across. Cooks not going to happen. Cooks puts one off the backboard. Maybe the rebound shot as well. Again off the backboard for Scrub. Coming in on the rotation. Perfect timing from Scrub, but Mistake was there way quicker. Just like a half a second earlier, and that was just enough to keep that goal out of their net. Mistake now putting one off the right wall. Cooks here and Scrub both on the same side of the pitch. Scrub waiting for the boost. Gets it, and he rotates back now.
He doesn't get the boost.
Get it. Oh, rip. That's not going to happen, though, as Scrub. No boost needed. He gets a save in the end. Cooks now off to the races, looking to get it past both of the players coming out from whatever. Not going to happen. Don't know who got the boost on that one. It was so close. Cooks looking to get this one off the wall. Gets it there for his teammate. Scrub looking to get this one across. Mistake and T-Rex out, though, for the clear in the end. That's a shot on net. What? What a play. I didn't even... Wow. Okay, that was insane.
Mistake with a beautiful clear pass there straight to T-Rex. He was reading that clear where it was going to go for Mistake and just reads it beautifully and gets a perfect shot right there into Scrub and Cux's goal as they're both trying to rotate back, but you can't rotate it back that fast because it's just absolutely unsavable shot and play there. Really beautiful stuff coming out from whatever in this game 3.
Definitely, that was insane. Cooks now looking to get the first goal for his team. Not going to happen. Hits the post instead. Mistake now back on it. Looking for the shot. Puts one across the center ball. Scrub, though, going to get that clear off. Right side now. Scrub up against Rex. Rex gets a nice little touch over to his teammate. Mistake now trying to work someone past Cooks here. Not going to happen. Cooks here to himself. Scrub cut off guard. T-Rex needs to get back. He picks up the full boost. He's after the races. Find the angle. No, he just misses the angle with the post. He's still 2 goals up, though. That shouldn't hurt him too much. Sick.
mind
Sick
game.
post save.
1v1. Here we go. Scrub the
Ooh.
1v1. Flicks up to Cux. Where's Cux? Is he going to come down on it? Oh, too slow there from Cux. A very nice defense from T-Rex as well. And now Scrub trying to make something happen. They need 2 goals in this game to make this a 3-0 complete wipeout in the final here. Mistake and Torex are playing super well in this final game, or potentially final game of the series. And they really need to come a big, and they have doing so right now. Cux with a bit of a mistake there in defense. Back. Yes, he can.
Just barely. Cux fixing his mistake there. Mistake gets a nice little blow up on Cux there as well. T-Rex now needs to beat Scrub to this ball. Needs to win it out in that 1v1 situation. Gets the ball, but he's caught a bit in an awkward position. A mistake there to back him up. Mistake puts one across. Cux should have the clear. Gets the clear and the boost. Gets it past Mistake as well. Needs to beat the second defender. Puts one across. Scrub for the shot on net. Finds the angle. No, he hits the post instead. The unrelenting post. Gonna keep that one out. Gonna keep the comeback a dream, not a reality here for Cux and Scrub.
Yes, Scrub probably hasn't learned about protractors in school yet. Doesn't quite get the correct angle on that shot. Ends up just going just wide, and now he's going to have to do some defending of his own. Doesn't manage to do so, then Cux is going to clean up for him, which he does really nicely. They've got to break out of this bit of a stranglehold that whatever have got in this game at the moment, and they should be up to with some nice clears like that. But Mistake coming on the rotation really nice again. T-Rex with a shot, but Scrub going back on defense. Yeah, whatever playing really beautiful roughly right now, keeping the offensive pressure up with not committing too far that there's going to be any mistakes. Having said that, here's a mistake coming up from Mistake, and a shot coming in for Scrub. It should go in. Oh, poor shot.
Yeah, definitely. I like how you're talking about the high pressure play not stopping, even though they're up 2-0 with only 30 seconds left. They're keeping up their game. They're doing what they've been doing before, what's been working for them, and so far that's what's keeping them up 2-0 right now. Not letting any more goals come in. Scrub and Cux still dry in terms of goals. Shots on net have been coming in, but there's Mistake and T-Rex. He may have just got the save off. Just barely. Mistake and T-Rex, absolute god. Somebody clip that, put that on Reddit, free karma. But that's going to be it for this game. 10 seconds left. Don't think Cux and Scrub are that clutch.
Never say never, but I'm going to say never right now. And that is going to be a beautiful game 3 coming out from whatever. Really showing why they deserve to be here and why they have a chance of getting this final €100 prize pool. We are on EU right now. €100 prize pool.
Let's see, but that was game 3 going over to T-Rex and Mistake tied up 2-1. The reverse sweep, is it possible? Hopping into game number, let me do math. Game number 4 coming up next.
Yeah, we see that T-Rex and Mistake, they got 3 shots each and 2 saves each. In fact, they got exactly symmetrical stats. Absolutely crazily good play coming out from both players that game. Scrub and Cux weren't quite as clinical that game. They had the pretty similar amount of shots to T-Rex and Mistake, but they just couldn't score any. There was just a brick wall coming up against them. And you saw in that last, I think, minute or so, T-Rex and Mistake were putting on a really nice chokehold on that game. They were keeping the ball in Scrub and Cux's half without committing too hard and without any mistakes for them in rotation to let Scrub and Cux through.
Yeah, definitely. We've got an insane matchup hopping into game number 4. And if you like what you see, you want to increase the prize pool possibly, make sure to check out our Patreon page, !Patreon in chat, or you can go ahead and go to patreon.com/PRL. And check that out. We have awesome benefits and rewards for you patrons who help support us. So if you want to make PRL even bigger and better than it already is, make sure to check out that patreon.com/PRL. But hopping into game number 4, Mistake and T-Rex up against Cux and Scrub. Any early predictions for game number 4?
If Mistake and T-Rex play like they did in that last game, they should. I would say they're pretty much favourites to take this game. Scrub and Cux didn't play quite to their full potential, but they weren't like playing awfully, you know. They were not doing anything crazily good. They still weren't playing bad.
Yeah. Cux now trying to get some across T-Rex. Maybe open the game with a goal of his own this time around. Well, he can't do it though. T-Rex now knocking one off the wall. Scrub though for the read. There's no defense. Pushed up way too high. His mistake. And that's going to be his first mistake, hopefully his last as well of this game.
Yeah, T-Rex trying to make something happen off the wall that Scrub reads him completely. A mistake. I'm not quite sure where he's going. You can see from where T-Rex is hanging on the wall that it's not going to come over to your side of the field. You shouldn't really be pushing out right there. He should be holding back on defense and stopping that easy goal coming up for Scrub.
Ooh, so close there. Mistake might be getting beat here if Cux can put one on it. Finds the angle, but T-Rex is there. Scrub was there as well, but the save comes out in the end from Mistake. Mistake now for the counterattack, looking to be off to the races. Gets it past one. No, he doesn't. Scrub just puts a whisker on it, keeps it out of harm's way for just a moment here. Mistake though knocking it back into the penalty box. There's T-Rex now for the shot off the top. Can he put that one in? Mistake! Finding the bottom left corner. 1-1 all tied up, and not even a minute has passed.
Yeah, great reply there from Whatever, putting on a lot of pressure in the end. And T-Rex, he tries for the shot, and it kind of baits out one of them from jumping. I think it was Kux jumping in the goal, but it goes too high. Mistake on the rotation, on the right place, right time to finish that into the bottom corner. And Kux couldn't quite recover in time from his jump to get that second save in.
Definitely now off the ceiling. Kux gonna pick it up, post it over to Scrub. Scrub though, that ball was way too fast for his liking. Off the right side now, Scrub puts one across, off the wall. Mistake gets a bit of a hop, realizes it was a bad jump and goes back to the ground. Good pass to T-Rex off the top, needs the rebound shot now. Mistake puts one across off the post. 2-1 Mistake, and Rex keeping up the pressure, and it's working out for them so far.
What a crazy first minute of this game we have here. 3 goals already. T-Rex doing it pretty similar to what he did in the first goal. Just puts it straight off the backboard, straight off pretty much the top of the crossbar. Mistake, right place again, slot that one home. I'm not quite sure what the defense was from Kux, I think it was. He was just hanging back in the kind of side of the goal, a bit of strange positioning from him. He won't be happy with that. But it is a nice well-worked goal from T-Rex. Mistake again. They've got another shot, but Scrub with the save. Can he get a second save? Yes, he can. Absolutely
barely
great
the
stuff coming up from
there as
Scrub
well.
in goal right there.
Absolute mistake now, back on it with Kux. Good little chip off Kux though. Not gonna get that, beat that easily. Gets a nice little double jump to make sure that he's on top of that one. Rex now up against the little wall, gonna get beat out by Kux. Are both players from Whatever, but the demo coming out from T-Rex, not gonna let Kux advance with this ball any further. Now off the top wall, the rebound shot, Scrub caught off by that chip, easy goal, no off the cross, but the rebound shot. Kux though comes back and spawned just in time. That was an opportunity to capitalize on. They didn't do it that time around, but now it's back over to the orange side of the pitch, picked up by T-Rex, knocking it right over to the blue side of the pitch. Looks like a mistake, and T-Rex realized that their high pressure play paid off, and they're trying to keep it as high pressure, or even possibly more high pressure as they were playing last game.
Yeah, they really are showing that they are as much favourites as Scrum Cuts to take this whole series. They're really playing super well this game. They're not letting Scrum Cuts get any really shots on goal. Yes, they had that one goal, but that's been it for the entire game so far.
Right.
They're playing super solid offense / midfield play. They're not letting anything come out into their own half right now.
Definitely T-Rex now going to get a nice little pass off, but Coaster's there, the one to read that pass, knock it over to the orange side of the pitch, putting one up high. Scrub rotating back, waiting for his chance here. T-Rex going to pick this one up, puts it off the left side at Scrub, frantically getting back into defense along with Kux, waiting the next offensive maneuvers coming out from Whatever. T-Rex puts it on the left side, but he's a bit of a bad mind game, was going to be a little bit too cheeky on that one. Didn't work out for him in the end. Kux and Scrub now back on the defense. Scrub looking for the clear off of the ground, puts one across. Kux rotating back already. They're not expecting that pass coming out from his teammate. Kux though, good little pressure to keep this one up high on the orange side of the pitch. Maybe the chance at a second goal if they can pull a shot in, but mistake. And his teammate T-Rex not even letting any passes go across, no balls across their goal line here.
This is the first offensive opportunity of the game, or second I would say after that first goal of the game for Scrum Cuts to get a goal in. They haven't really had much possession in the opponent's half so far, but now they have, and Cuts try to get to a shot. Now they complete out position for the counter-attack, but Scrub gets a nice bump on Mistake, puts him wide, and that is a bit dangerous there as Cuck did demoed for T-Rex. Scrub with a beautiful solo defense there against Mistake. Cuck was getting demoed by T-Rex on the side there, which means there was no rotation in goal, and Scrub had to run back really fast to get in the goal, in which he managed to do so.
My game kicked me out. 10 out of 10, dude.
Alright,
Yep.
I'll carry on. Solo customer, right, Scrub in the middle. Can he get an aerial shot? The dunk into the middle. Yes, he can. No, it's off the backboard, and Cuts isn't quite there for the rotation. Now Cuts coming for a shot of his own, unable to get any real power on it, and T-Rex can launch it clear into his own half.
Ooh, so close. Scrub almost have on goal, but Coaster going to pick it up in the defense. Off the left side, trying to beat T-Rex here. T-Rex still going to pick it right back up. Right side now. Off the back wall, Scrub up against Mistake. Both going to whip out on that one. Now it's T-Rex up against Coaster on the blue side of the pitch near the penalty box. T-Rex trying to knock it back center here with the mind game dribbles. Mistake for the shot on net. Gets beat. No, Coaster and Scrub both get a piece on it, but it's not going to be enough. 3-1. T-Rex and Mistake. The reverse sweep is looking good.
The reverse sweep dream is real. Scrub almost gets that cleared off the wall there, and then Cuck almost gets another save on the line, but unable to do so. And it was Mistake which powers at home in the end to get that 2-goal advantage with 1 minute left. They're looking odds-on favourite to take the fourth game, and I would say now the series.
Definitely, I don't know. Series might be pretty close, so I think Cookster and Scrub do not want to lose this series. They've been pretty much steamrolling their whole way through the bracket, and this is finally the first match where they have actually been tested. But we'll see if they can take this into Game 5, possibly even take it in Game 4, because T-Rex and Mistake looking pretty strong. They got 25 seconds to hold on to a 2-goal lead, and with their kind of pressure coming out, I think they can do it here. Kirsten knocks off to the right side, putting one all the way across, playing it to the corner. Smart play to wind the clock down, just keep clearing it into the corners every single time. That's what the whatever's doing here, and it might work out. They've got 10 seconds left on the clock. Should be a pretty easy win, and unless Cooks and Scrub can come up with something right now, they've got 6 seconds. Scrub puts one across off the top. Cooks for the finish. Not going to find it. That's going to be it. We're going into game number 5 of the best of 5 finals. So next game takes it all. 2 games up from Italian Beans, and then another 2 from whatever. The reverse sweep dream. Can it happen? Mistake and T-Rex looking pretty hot right now.
Scrub and Cucks really have to somehow try and break the stranglehold that T-Rex and Mistake have got in this game right now. Most of the game is being played in the blue team's half. Server went down for Maidens. That's beautiful. Is being played in the blue team's half right now.
Server went down for Maiden. What is this? What is Steam doing to us?
It's Psyonix, man. They just don't want to see Scrub and Cucks lose, you know? They're like, no, we got to see a win for them. And I think we're going to have to reset the server here. But as I was saying, Scrub and Cucks, they've got to somehow break the defensive stranglehold, or the offensive stranglehold, sorry, that whatever have got on this game right now. They're just keeping the ball in blue team's half all the time, and they're just unable to break out of it right now. And it's just really showing. The shots there, if you saw, I think it was like 12 shots to 6 or something in the end, something crazy like that. Something you would not expect in a game which you have Scrub and Cucks on the same team, and they would be on the losing side of that.
Yeah, definitely. But I think we're gonna pop you guys to some music while we remake the server. The server's down, and so is my English skills. But regardless, we're gonna remake the server, remake everything, and we'll leave you guys to some music. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. The final deciding game of the finals coming up next. We are back. Psyonix may have caught us a bit off guard there with the server issues, but you know, whatever. Psyonix is what they want to do. We love them. we're playing their game, we're casting their game, we're making money, kind of, not really, off of their game. But there's the countdown. Final game of the grand finals. T-Rex, Scrub Killer for the first kickoff. Off to the left side, Cooks here. Puts one across, a shot on net, mistake though. Gets a nice little pop-up to himself, looking for the clear now. Puts one to the right side. His teammate is there behind him as well. T-Rex now knocking one off to the right side. Center ball coming up from his end now. Scrub beats it before it even goes anywhere near his net. Good back pass to mistake. They're coming up from T-Rex, but it's not going to work out as Cooks here picks it up instead to Scrub now. Scrub puts one across. Might be going in off the right side. No one there to capitalize, but so far Scrub and Cooks are coming in hot out of the gate.
Yeah, Scrub and Cooks really turning up this game for us. You don't want to lose the series after losing the last 2 games. And Cooks, a shot opportunity, can't quite get down the defense from Torex. Unable to get around on defense. Cooks a beautiful shot from the corner here, just completely bamboozling everyone. Torex thinking it's in, not quite, and can't jump up again. He's stuck in goal, trying to recover, can't quite jump up again for that second shot. And it's now 1-0 in this game.
Definitely 4:26 left to play. Cooks here winning that kickoff, knocks it off right, but T-Rex there for the control of this one, looking to get some possession play started here. Perhaps no, just knocks it right over to the opposition. Scrub knocks him to the left side, off of the wall. Cooks is there. Cooks gets a bit of a whiff on it, mistake, now needs to capitalize. Scrub though going to recognize his teammate's mistake there, beat the opposition to the punch. T-Rex now knocks one off the backboard. Cooks though reads it before it touches. Might be a bit of a bad touch from his end. Ooh, mistake was coming in down like a bullet, but Scrub Killer going to win out on that 50-50 in the air. T-Rex now up against Scrub. Scrub winning it again. Mistake now has a shot on net. Beats Cooks here with the mind games. Might even going in. Scrub can't get back there in time. Tied up 1-1. A minute has been played so far.
Cooks get completely duped here. Goes for the block, but mistake. He kind of hits it with the underside of his car, which slows down the ball completely and just makes Cooks completely whiff on that one. And it ends up just going straight into the open net after that. Cooks probably should have done better there, but that's easy to say with hindsight right now. And it's now 4 minutes to get back into the league. Can they do it straight away? The Cooks shot, but unable to do so.
Definitely Scrub option off to the right side. Can he get the shot on net? No. Mistake gonna beat him out instead. And now T-Rex is off to the races. Doesn't even have to do anything on that one. His mistake just gonna pick up the snipe. 2-1 mistake and T-Rex pulling forward.
Scrub with a beautiful backflip shot there into his own net. Absolutely perfect placement there. Can't get any better that from Scrub into his own goal. But now he probably should have to make up for the mistake and try and score one into whatever's goal. They are down this last game. They have no more chances after this one.
Let's see. This is the final. This is for all the marbles and Cooks here. Tying it back up 2-2. 3:33 left to play. We're going to have a game full of goals, and I'm sure it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, this game has got off to an absolutely insane start right now. 4 goals already in this 1 minute and 27 seconds. I can maths quick. And Cooks getting both goals for Italian Beans and Mistake as well. Really coming up big for either team right here. Both got both the goals already. And now Cooks on a bit of a defensive tear as well, but Mistake going up for the shot, unable to do anything with it. And it looks like it's going to set into a pattern of Cooks and Scrub playing a bit more on the counter.
Definitely Scrub now looking for that counter play. Off the wall to himself, puts one across 3-2, another goal with not even 2 minutes gone in this game. And so far, Scrub and Cooks are looking like they might be pretty strong with the counterattacks.
Their counter game is really, really strong. They are so lethal on any opportunity they get that you can't really allow them to have that much free time coming down the line for Scrub. Someone probably should have put in a challenge. I think it was a mistake. He was on the line kind of waiting. He probably should have put a challenge in earlier for that one. But he doesn't do so. Ends up just sat on the line and just ends up letting the ball just go completely over his head.
Mistake now knocks one up high for T-Rex. Starts looking for the finish. Puts off the backboard. He can't get the dolphin dive quick enough though. Mistake there as well. Mistake knocking it off to the opposite. No, Cooks are now picking it up. This is the counterattack that we're talking about coming in so strong. Scrub Killer gets a shot with the bottom of his car, his tummy, I guess you could call it. T-Rex now going to pick it up for the touch to Mistake. Mistake gets a connection, but it's not going to be enough past Cooks here. Scrub up against Mistake on the ground. Scrub going to win it out. Cooks here pops one up high. Good 1-2 play. Scrub for the finish. What a play. Beautiful, beautiful tap up coming out from Cooks here.
Beautiful pop there from Cooks, killing completely over Taurus Rex's head. And Scrub gets a nice, powerful finish with the side of his car. It really flips his car using the air roll or barrel roll to flip his car around to get the maximum power he can on that, put it straight past Mistake's front bumper.
Definitely right side now from a Mistake. Scrub though going to pick it up. Scrub pops one up high off the top. Oh, thank God T-Rex was there. Thought that was going to be another counterattack goal coming out from these guys. T-Rex now going to pick it up. Cookster gets beat on the ground. T-Rex now off the wall, looking for a pass center. Finds a touch on it, not going to be enough though. Scrub there for the save. Looking to be off to the races now, not going to happen. Picked up inside by Cookster in the back end. Scrub there as well. Scrub puts it off to the right side. Peaceful full tank of boost as well. Looking for the shot. Middle. Can he find it? Not past T-Rex, though. T-Rex winning out that 50-50. 2 minutes left in this game. We're past the half here, and Cooks and Scrub up with 4-2 here.
They're really coming out strong in this final game. T-Rex, a mistake, haven't been able to put on as much pressure and keep the ball pinned into Italian Beans' half. I think that's the name. Anyway, Scrub and Cux' half. And they're just really showing on the scoreboard. Any chance that Scrub and Cux get, they have scored. And they've really got to pull something out of the bag here for whatever to get back in this game.
Definitely Cooks in it off the wall. Pops one. Middle mistake, though, for the deflect to T-Rex. This might be the passing play that they needed to get this one across. Not gonna happen. Scrub wins that one out. Up for grabs now. Mistake puts one off the top. Where's the rotation? There it is from T-Rex. T-Rex doesn't find the shot. Not enough pace behind it. It's a save come out from Scrub.
Yeah, a bit of nice pressure there coming in from whatever, but as you see, they get down here. Now it's a 2-on-1 right now, but T-Rex gets a nice save, pushes it wide, allows Mistake to get back into the play. And Scrub and Cux don't have to do anything crazy right now. They can just keep the ball in Mistake's half. But having said that, Mistake gets a nice little 1v2 play there. That's a beautiful play from Mistake. Pops it straight over Cux' head, and Scrub can't get back on the rotation time for Mistake's shot to come into the bottom corner.
Definitely beautiful play coming out from Mistake to keep this game as close as it has been the whole series. Final game, 4-3, a minute left to play. Can whatever pull out and get back into this one. Let's see. T-Rex now pops one up high. Mistake for the shot on net. Doesn't find a pass. Cooks here. Cooks here gets just enough on it to keep the center ball from going in there. T-Rex now putting one back across. Scrub though reads the angle, puts it back over to the orange side of the pitch now for Cooks. Cooks for the finish. Not going to find it off that backboard. But Cooks and Scrub again keeping up the pressure, making sure that they're putting shots on net as much as they're defending shots onto their own net.
There is a bit of a chance now for T-Rex to get something into the middle, but Cux shuts someone down immediately. And now gets a nice demo as well, which means there's no pressure whatsoever after that hit from T-Rex. And Cux and Scrub can just clear the ball and have a nice shot on the net like that. Mistake gets around in time for that one. And now 25 seconds left. T-Rex and Mistake have got to put on maximum pressure in these last 20 seconds to get anything happening. And Mistake with a shot right there. Grab with a beautiful save.
So close, but Scrub gonna keep their hopes and dreams dead right now. They've got 10 seconds left. Scrub gets blown up. This is it, the 2v1 power play that whatever needs here. Cux though gonna win the 2v1 out. Mistake now has a shot on net. Can he put this one in? It's going towards the net. Scrub puts one across. Can they read it? Mistake trying to keep it up. Not gonna happen. That's gonna hit the ground. And the first ever champions of PRL's EU tournament is Cooksier and Scrubkilla on Italian Beans.
Well played there. In that final game, they really sorted out all the mistakes that coming up from game 3 and game 4 and put everything right and put much more pressure onto Mistake and T-Rex's goal and just showing the shots. They had more shots this game than they had in any other game before that, I believe. And they just put on the pressure and kept the ball pummeled into whatever's half. And it showed. And they ended up winning by 1 goal, only just. It was a really, really strong showing from T-Rex and Mistake. Pull it back, almost get the reverse sweep, but it was not to be today. And Scrub and Cux are your champions.
Definitely. So congrats to Scrub and Cux, Italian Beans, for winning our first EU Cup. And thanks to all you guys in the chat, memeing, capping, doing whatever you want to do to support us. We appreciate it a lot. But if you like what you see and you want to keep the prize pools going, you want to keep us up and running, get more graphics, more stats, everything. We want to do everything for the community that we can do to make your viewing experience better. Make sure to go ahead and check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/PRL or !Patreon. It'll link you to it. It's a command. So check that out. And again, if you want to keep up with the community, see what we're doing, want to hang with us, you can join our Discord, !Discord. We'll give you the quick invite link. So again, congrats to Scrub and Cookster for winning it. Thanks for joining us, and we will be back Monday with our next tournament, which is an NA1. So !Monday if you want to sign up for that one. But see you guys next time.